how a lot of like well, no, because you could still spawn a corporeal Copronus. You just can't spawn a non. I don't even know. Some people can still spawn use Patronus. So yeah, the Dementors don't make sense to be guarding. It's like there's just better shit.
Yeah.
I mean, because like Hogwarts wards were so powerful that barely anybody could get
Also,
around the wards to teleport. So why couldn't
the Dementor
like-
Kiss kills people over
Yeah.
time?
yeah
Why not just kill them?
yeah why make them like but the other thing
Why
is,
not
like,
just be like sentenced to death, capital punishment?
Yeah,
You practically are doing it. Just do it the quick way around.
Yeah. Bash made a good point, because if you think about it, Hogwarts has a teleportation ward that has stood for so long and barely anybody has ever gotten around. Why couldn't Azkaban use a school's ward system for themselves?
No, they probably have that, but they have the Dementors on top of that, which is
which is overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, is it though? Because I don't. Does Azkaban just have normal guards though?
No,
I really don't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, they don't? Oh.
No.
So if a bunch of prisoners just suddenly started rioting and take over,
well, the idea is that the Dementors sap any sort of sense that you would have of like doing anything.
Of ever getting out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just hire people to be guards.
It's a
hire security guards.
measure, but it's a security measure.
Now, like,
look,
they
all
did.
you have
At the end of the books, they were like thrown out of Azkaban. So
yeah, you know why?
Because
you know why they were thrown out? Because Voldemort goes up to them and says, "Hey, you guys want to work for me? I'll give you all the souls you want." And they're like, "Sure, buddy." And that was it. That's all it took.
All you realistically have to do. So if you take their wands and you take away 2 of their fingers, they can't wandlessly cast anymore. Problem solved. Just
isn't wandless casting like a very rare skill anyway?
Exactly.
It actually depends on where you come from. It's that it's not taught very much, except for in a Wagadao.
Yeah, but I feel
it's
like
a skill that only few cultures actually have cultivated.
I feel like if you wandlessly cast, it requires the movements of your entire hand. So if you just chop off some digits, it could impede their casting ability.
Yeah, if you just cut off their hands. Yeah, totally.
No, to cut off their fingers.
Because that's not fucked up at all.
It's less fucked up than having people die slowly to Dementors. Just cut off their fingers and just be like, "Oh, you can't wandlessly cast perfectly."
You do have to remember that these people are not normal people. They are super villains. You know, they do have magical powers.
Yeah, it's like Wizard Arkham is what Azkaban really is.
I aspire to be there.
Good job. Good luck, Naz. Good luck.
Oh shit.
Yo, I hope your dreams come true.
As a Dementor, though.
Yeah, like locking up a serial killer in a regular prison is different than locking up a serial killer who can light you on fire with their mind in prison. It's very different.
That's why the prisons you see in X-Men are so the prisons for Magneto and those other mutants.
And so Dementors somewhat makes sense, but it's overkill when there's other options.
Yeah, and it's also overkill if that's the only prison in the world.
Well, it's the only mentioned prison. There's definitely other prisons.
Well, because there's no way Azkaban is the only prison for all of the wizarding societies around the entire world.
Wait, actually, no. There is another prison, I believe. Yes. So Grindelwald was not in. I don't think he was in.
No, he was.
Azkaban. He was in the German one. There's a different one.
Look that up.
Yeah.
Oh, Normangard Castle. That's where he was.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there has to be fucking prisons or something jails for petty.
No,
criminals.
I think Azkaban Azkaban is Britain's prison.
Yes, it is Britain's prison,
but not for petty criminals though.
I mean, you'd hope.
Yeah,
I would hope.
I think we should start.
Eds, please. Yo, hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
Hi.
What?
Hey. making spells? Question mark. What are the rolls again? I can never remember.
It is an investigation check. I know some of you did history of magic. It's an investigation check, a spellcasting ability check, and a associated school of magic check.
Mm.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. So
You must have
Thank you.
+5 in that school of magic.
aware.
I understand that's the maximum, but with a relic you can actually get above. So normally you're going to be rolling a +5 check on that. Third.
Yeah, so I did successfully craft Mass Cure Wounds, by the way. If that's the
Fuck,
case.
yes. Like fucking Alexandra on Saturday? That was insane.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm kind of excited whenever I make a new character, Alex. I'm just gonna make a bitchy healer.
A bitchy healer.
If you say the wrong thing and you need healing, he's gonna make you apologize first.
Yeah. Beg.
Beg.
Make a Dom healer.
What do you call it? What's the spellcasting check for making a level 6 spell then?
It is a high DC.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to start.
No.
Tess. Oh, okay, we're gonna sit in starting soon instead.
Let's do the entire session.
We're gonna do the entire session in the starting soon.
Let's debate the ethics of Dementors.
I think we all were enjoying that conversation.
Yeah,
that was a very fun conversation. Jason.
All right. Let us start. Hey guys, I was drinking a pop and I have a burp like stuck right in my esophagus. That is the worst. Ugh,
Well,
feel the
Matt.
pressure there and it won't release. Anyway, welcome everybody to Magic and Mysterium Thursday night. It's gonna come out and I'm gonna have a big burp or something in the middle of a sentence.
It's gonna be a serious conversation. I almost lost you. Don't worry, I'm still.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, what'd you eat? What'd you eat on the way to death?
That's gonna hurt
Shit.
me so bad. 1 second. I'm gonna try.
You know what would help? What would help? Actually, Alex, it's just getting a warm can of soda.
Come on, you can do it.
You did it.
Jordan,
Yeah.
go up there and burp him.
I got about half of it. Yeah, Jordan, come burp me, please. Come burp me.
I feel like I haven't paid enough
Alex,
extra for that.
Alex,
I need burpees.
Alex, what you should try and do if it gets bad is just put your finger like in the middle of your thumb in the middle of your chest, like your thumb knuckle, and just rub up and down. Sometimes it's worked for me.
Weird. I've never had it that bad before.
I didn't know that was a Twitch reward.
It helps for me. It helped a lot for me when I was younger. I just do
Tactics
that.
in music channel. Hope you guys seen in music channel. I did drop music. It's still there. That's really gonna fuck with me.
Destruction of Hogwarts, huh?
It all came out. Okay. I had a big burp. Luckily, I muted.
Are you good?
I think I'm fine.
Are you okay?
So last session, we all fought some acromantula.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I guess it's a little bit more complicated than that, right? Because our mysterious antagonist had warned all of you, warned of its coming, and warned you that one person would die through the actions of tonight. That there was no way around it. Someone, anyone, could be it. You all seemingly chose to just let the cards fall as it may. Because no one did anything to actively place somebody in harm's way. In fact, we separated Janice from her father. A good target, I might add, who could have died, but didn't.
Dun, dun, dun.
Instead, we had a different death. Naz was overwhelmed where he was and was subsequently staked with fangs one too many times and died in Alex's arms. Alex threw probably one of the most MLG plays I've ever seen with
It was so
a
good.
grand amount of luck. Like, I didn't fudge any of those fucking dice to help you, and you got it.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
You ran off, and luckily you were able to get Liz to help you with the Revivify spell. Now, we all fled into the forest. The oars coming, finally. Just remember, it was only like a matter of like a minute or two before they actually showed up. That shit can happen in a minute, though. Your heart still races from the encounter back through the forest. The sight of sweat and blood is not an uncommon sight around you. Directed by oars, you exit the rim of the forestry line and see Hogsmeade Village, a normally quaint and charming place that is now in a state of chaos and frenzy. People crowd around the local Daily Prophet stand in the square. A paperboy yells out at the top of a soapbox, "Breaking news! Hot off the presses! Acromantula take down Hemshold Dam! Coordinated attacks decimate countryside! Flooding western holds and sacking Brockborough! 9 dead! The ministry announces outright war! More attacks may be soon to come! All of-age wizards are urged to do their part! The time for retribution starts today! Starts with you! Read all about it on page 3. As papers are purchased, issues drop from above as owls fly all around you in the air, delivering frantic messages. Passing that, the narrow cobblestone streets are packed with panicked witches and wizards rushing to find safety or loved ones amidst the overcrowded alleys. Oars clad in their distinctive dark robes are directing the crowd, their wands held aloft as they try to maintain order and stop people from leaving the village by foot. "But my little Bertie, he's still out in Hogsfield, please!" "Stay back! By order of the Commissioner General, no one is allowed to leave. Evidence of apparition into the area will be met by legislative measure. Back off!" The oars beckon you through the tumultuous crowd. "Children! They're attacking children now!" A passerby yells as they see all of you enter. The air is thick with a mixture of anxiety and the smell of rain that lingers from the stormy night. The colorful facades of the shops that once adorned Hogsmeade now seem almost dimmed in the chaos, their bright signs barely visible through the throng of people. As you pass the crowds, the usually lively chatter of students and villagers is replaced by hushed whispers and occasional cries of distress. Naz, you have been you've been only running on like adrenaline this entire time with your 1 HP.
And my 5 levels of exhaustion.
And your 5, I guess, yeah, people have been carrying you.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to. So he shouldn't have exhaustion because Revivify doesn't give exhaustion.
I don't care. I can do what
It's
I
not
want.
Revivify.
It is Revivify. Oh, okay.
It's similar to Revivify.
I can do what I want. And
Narratify.
Naz, you're kind of been drifting in and out of consciousness here. You've regained consciousness hearing all the crowd. Alex, having gotten smaller now from the Gorgio, tries to place you down, and you find that you have 1 level of exhaustion gone, so you are able to move around.
God damn it, Naz! You need to stop with the Cheetos.
Sorry about that.
But you're not going to make another joke about my armpits? You must really be tired.
Yeah, I just want to lay down.
I should be out of this soon.
Hopefully. Seems like
Garth.
everything's in disarray.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
No, you keep going.
Where's Janice, by the way?
Janice would have headed out. She there was multiple kind of groups of kids, like Wilfred and Gemma and them too. You guys actually got separated running in the forest, and so you're hoping, praying that she's here in Hogsmeade.
All right, Naz. I gotta find somewhere to drop you down. I gotta find Janice.
You go ahead and go. I'll be fine. It's just gonna take me a bit to get where I'm going.
Okay, bye. Drops you on the ground.
Thanks.
No, I'm just kidding. I would joke about. Actually, Alex probably joke about that even at a time like this. But then be like, as much as I would like to get rid of your dead weight, I gotta make sure you're safe.
Yeah, I gotta make sure the dead weight's okay. Go find your people.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I thought I was just.
I
thought it was over, and I was like, "All right, let's go."
I was telling him to go find his people.
Keep going.
Go, your people.
I'm not rushing anything. It's just my bad.
No, go. Keep going, Alex. Fuck you.
All right, fine.
Now we go.
Liz, you're currently walking with Haven. Hogarth has been kind of trailing behind, exhausted from your run through the forbidden forest all around you.
I'm gonna go and find Gemma immediately. I'm gonna go look for her immediately.
All right, so you're going with Alex. Now you are being directed by an Auror who's with you for now. Just looking for if Hogarth or Haven wanted to have a little talk before I went to the next area.
You know what? Yeah, Haven would talk to Hogarth before heading off because of all the stuff that's happened and what he's been technically dragged into. He didn't sign up for any of this shit. He just wanted to finish his school and go back on concert with his dad. So as Liz is running forward, Haven will troll back to Hogarth and goes, does this happen a lot with your group?
What do you mean?
Well, that voice made it sound like they had a lot of experience dealing with you all, and what is that about?
I only know so much since I'm also a transfer, but I guess this has been happening to Naz, Catherine, I think Alex as well. I think second year. It's awful. It's messed up.
Yeah, I don't know who this voice is, but that was, I mean, Naz died. Thankfully, Liz was there, but
Yeah, I don't really want to think about that. I might brag on him a lot, but he's genuinely one of my best mates.
Yeah, but we kind of have to. A voice made us choose. Like, I mean, I'm down for chaos, but this is...
They were just trying to make some shitty point. A shitty, fucked up point so that they didn't have to, take responsibility for what they're doing to people.
Sounds like they're a bitch.
I don't know.
Sounds like they wanted all this power, and then once they realized they actually came with duties and stuff, they chickened out. Shouldn't have even asked for the power in the first place. Be content with what you have and live on your life, being your own type of rock star. It doesn't matter if you're all powerful or not.
I don't know if that was the reason, actually.
on
I
or the
don't know
family
anybody who would do this just for the sake of power, really. And they've got to be somebody we know.
Oh, if it is, I'm gonna hit him upside the head with a guitar. First thing I'm doing.
Be my guest. They're an idiot either way.
Oh, that was. I mean,
It's too much.
yeah, I watched. It felt like what? I don't even know what that was. I saw Wilfred die before me, and then got ripped into it. I don't know if that was just the thing of it, or if they've actually turned back time and placed us back in it. But
Well,
it felt real.
they're a diviner. That was some sort of very, very powerful divinations magic. Just given the fact that I can control it kind of tells me enough about it. Not enough to know what it is, but enough to understand that whoever this is, they are extremely powerful. Too powerful.
It's very concerning that, for whatever reason, they're taking their frustrations out on us. Well, y'all mostly, and I guess I'm just a bystander in all of this, but
Yeah, your collateral damage of being friends with us, actually. That happened to me before.
I guess so. This is a lot. I thought my life was already crazy living in a band and always being on the road and starting riots, but this is
Welcome to
something else.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, hell of a
This
school.
way. This way we have lodging and food, medicine for those of you in pain. This way, guiding you toward the outskirts of the village. The ore in front of you all drops you off where a makeshift encampment of refugee tents has been set up. The tents are clustered together, tall and firelit, offering shelter to those who have fled the terrifying events of the night. The fabric flaps in the wind, creating a somber rhythm that adds to the sense of urgency and desperation. Wizarding families, either too unskilled, too stubborn, or unable to leave altogether, gather here in the camp. These people have seen better days. Oh, son! We got any extra tents? The Aur speaks far across the camp. We've got one set up for the Brightburn family. We're terribly understaffed out here as it is. I got students. Oh, I just gave my last tent to the others. Others? You think to yourself. You can see the man afar off gesture to the right side of the crowded camp toward a tall brown tent with candlelight glowing from within. Liz takes off toward it, single-minded. As for the man, he says, "This is where I'll leave you. Stay here and wait for further instruction. I have to get back." And he apparates away with a loud pop.
I hate to be that guy, but real fast. They lost the magical mansion, right? It was left in all of that wake, or did someone grab it?
No, don't have to lose it.
You're funny as fuck. But Haven would probably also run off to where the other students are, as he is looking for Rin and Wilfred since they got separated.
Okay. Liz, you enter into the tent. You can hear voices coming up from inside. And the moment you enter in, you can see... Sorry, 1 second. You can see Wilfred and Rin sitting next to each other. Reese is currently by a little like indoor furnace, like a campfire furnace. That's he's shaking as he is trying to poke and prod at the embers. And Janice is curled up with a blanket by the fire, unspeaking. Gemma's not here.
Has anyone seen Gemma?
Liz. Oh, where the fuck have you been? Gemma, Yes, you can hear Reese say it. She was in the medical tent. She wanted to stay by Arnesia's side.
Thank you. And I will run immediately towards the medical tent.
Actually, I have to flip that.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say.
medical tent. Arnesia is the one who is by her side.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the
Arnesia's
medical
with
tent.
her.
Yeah, I say thank you to Reese and then run immediately to the medical tent.
And running over toward the medical tent, you're going that way. I think I kind of want to just like second.
Is there a map?
There's no map. No.
I
I mean, you can look up the Hogsmeade map if you want.
No. I thought you made a map with this as well. It was like, holy shit.
No. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. So, Alex, I don't know. Haven, you're looking for Wilfred and Grin. Okay. So, and I do. You guys have your little role play, so I am going to go with Liz to the medical tent. Liz, you run out. So you can see her run in. By the time you guys are walking over toward the tent, she's already leaving. Okay. The camera follows up Liz. What is going through your mind right now, Liz, as you are like kind of ducking through the many tents around you?
Oh, she thinks Gemma's dead. Like she is running to see if you can actually do Revivify on her as well. She thinks Gemma is like because the last thing she saw was Gemma getting unconscious and getting bit, right? I think she was.
A tent in the distance that has like a flag over top of it that's flapping, kind of ripped up on one side, but you see a caduceus. A snake coil around a staff.
Yep.
And entering in, you can see a lot of people are already in here, many people who have been injured, and you can see Drusilla, who is currently like pale and like breathing very, very faintly, and you see actually I think first you hear ow, fuck you. You can hear Gemma.
Oh. Okay, so she immediately runs towards her.
You can see Gemma, she's like laying in like a bed, and she has just been pulled like a thorn out of her hand. Yeah. There wasn't anything I could do to numb the pain. I'm sorry, we're all out. And the healer will be like wrapping up her hand right now. My father's gonna have a field day with all of you. Liz.
And she will just hug Gemma very hard, very tightly.
Oh. I
Did not say a word.
Dead.
And I thought you were dead.
Leave us, please. The healer will get up and leave, and she is going to kind of pull over, and when she does, you can hear her go, ah! There's a big, like, shoulder patch that is currently bloodied on her right now.
Well, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I just got attacked by a 2-ton spider.
That'll do it. Yeah. I'm glad you're alive.
It's the one that I killed in the shower. It's come back to haunt me.
You know what I love about you? You never lose your sense of humor.
You know what I love about you?
What?
Your propensity to survive.
Yeah, I am hard to kill.
I thought we were done for. They were just coming like a wave of them.
Yeah, they were. The Auror saved us, really. We just got away barely in time.
Apparently the others that were in the caboose are being gathered right now. And the younger years are already at the castle.
I was worried about my sister, but I heard that.
I asked as soon as I could.
I
don't understand how the train cars, they got dismantled. They
must have been a loose coupling. I don't know, poor maintenance, and short-staffed, I suppose. So,
Like everything nowadays.
exactly.
My father's probably going to pull me out of school.
No. Well, I think actually no. Redcon. She's not going to say no. No, she's not going to say that. That's very selfish. But so she's going to say, I don't know. With what's going on right now, I don't know what my family's going to do either.
This. Just going to grab and to hold you really, really close. Kind of just
Yeah.
pull you up onto the bed and purr.
Yeah. I will let her do that. Yeah.
She strokes your hair.
Whatever happens.
I didn't notice you got a haircut.
Oh, yeah. I think this suits better. I think this suits me better. What do you think?
Makes it longer.
Really?
She's like burying her head in your head.
Yeah. So
Even
I say,
times like this, Gemma's still Gemma.
yeah, no, I know. I can tell. It's like, so I'm gonna say, so whatever happens, if you think going home is the best thing to do, then you do that.
No,
Don't
I
worry.
don't. I
Don't
don't want
worry
to go
about-
home.
Well, I don't.
I'm gonna let my senior year be ruined by a couple of stupid insects? Absolutely not.
You'll have another senior year, but if you're dead,
I can just stall a few more weeks. It'll be my birthday.
don't look. Let's just, for now, let's just not think about that. We're here together. We're both safe.
I can't stop thinking. Everything just keeps playing over and over again.
So Liz is going to kiss her gently.
You can hear like a little moan of surprise and like a little releasement of stress for just a moment kind of come out of her lips as yours hit hers. A nice little kiss for a moment. And she
So
does
just
calm.
think about all the fun we'll have this year in school. I'm still prefect. There's no inquisitorial squad. And I'm probably going to be head girl next year. So, we'll get the suite.
Your fault that I'm not an inquisitorial leader now.
Well, you can thank me later.
You
Yeah, we just lie on the same bed together for a bit.
I wasn't able to tell you, by the way, Liz.
What?
Your speech. At the trial. I
Oh,
was there. I didn't know you were there. I was there with my father. I loved it.
well, thank you. I meant it,
I could see you being some kind of great lobbyist.
Lobbyist. Well,
Yeah, leader is.
am I?
I don't know
Really?
where you find the courage.
I wasn't always like this, There's a certain someone, a muggle, might have told you that she changed me for the better a long time ago. Now it feels like a long time ago. But I'm no leader, Gemma. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
So tired.
It's okay. I'll put her head in my chest and just say, just go to bed, go to sleep.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Don't make me stupefy you.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I absolutely would, honey.
You're too nice.
I've cast
falls
Imperio.
asleep.
So before she falls asleep, I would say, I've cast Imperio before.
You're a liar.
Yeah. Yeah, she falls asleep, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're
gonna
a
stay
liar.
for a bit. Just gonna stay there for a bit.
Yeah. Okay. over at the tent.
Are you okay, Alex? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I was role playing. Well, like
Yeah.
I'm role playing the emotions.
Yeah. I
And
was
then
like,
and then I role played to sleepiness, and so I was just rubbing my eye.
okay. I was like, all right. I was like, are you okay?
Alex
Yeah.
is
It
about
was
to
like a
drop
good scratch. I was
fat
like,
nap.
oh yeah,
Okay.
get right in there.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Thanks for checking on me though.
Yeah. No problem.
um. Okay, Alex, you enter into the tent nearby, and the moment that you walk in, you can already see a few of the people who have kind of survived this big attack that are stationed in here. Looking over the faces, the world kind of stops. You can see the firelit face, the soft features, covered in just a little bit of soot and dirt. Janice, her hair not her usually perfectly combed ponytail, but out right now, all around her in kind of a frizzled mess. She's sitting down by the fire and has her blanket strewn over her. You can see a tap of her foot constantly moving. She is immobile.
Spongify drops Naz on the floor.
No, Naz was able to walk around.
You
Oh, Naz
left
is gone?
me
Okay,
a
good.
while back ago
Yeah.
too. I didn't
You
come
dropped,
with you.
you put him down.
No, he said he
Oh,
would.
that's
He
fair.
was going to take him to get safety.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I said I could get myself there. I could get there myself. You go. And I told you to.
Oh,
load.
okay. Well, last I heard, I decided not to be a bit of an ass. But hey,
You
I'll
can
be a bit of an
it's
ass. Why
fine.
not?
That's who you are.
Wow. Gonna run over and not say anything. Just kind of like sit next to Janice. See what her reaction is.
There's no reaction right away, and then kind of her eye is kind of dark a little bit over. Alex, you made it back.
Yeah. Would have been sooner, but I was carrying, this, Naz on my back. I mean, literally this time.
You seem chipper. I'm happy for you.
Oh, that's just the shock. It's our way of coping with issues.
I don't know. I'm just kind of. I have a lot of questions, especially for Catherine. And who went in with her? Was it Naz? Who went in to get Janice?
It was
Hogarth
and Alec. No, Hogarth.
No,
and
Hogarth
Catherine.
and Catherine, because Alex wasn't there at the time, and also
Yeah.
Alex was stuck in the caboose.
I have a lot of questions for some people. They knew them, right? Did you bring the hot chocolate? Because you were going to the caboose to get hot chocolate at the time.
Yeah, just a little bit of it, and he will take off his robe where there's a giant hot chocolate stain. I'm sure I could Turgio some of this off, but that may not be may not be for the best.
I'll take it. And she gets a little bit closer and kind of nestles herself into your side.
Oh, what a
You feel her
day!
little hands gripping your robe with so much intensity, like as if she's falling and is holding on to you.
I gotcha. Everything's gonna be all right. We're out of danger now.
I'm not. I don't know if I ever will be.
Well, don't say that. I mean, I'm sure we'll be safer at Hogwarts.
My dad has gotten him out of some of the biggest places in the wizarding world. Azkaban twice. He's gotten into the school before, so I hear. He won't stop. And I feel so... I don't know what to feel. I always thought that if he came back, that it would be in a dream. That I'd be able to have a conversation and just ask him why. But I don't feel safe around him. I'm not sure if I ever did.
Well, he's there. He's definitely definitely one of those, people to watch out for.
Yeah.
But I think he cares about you in his own really weird way.
I hate that you're right. Is it weird to think that it would almost be better if he just hated me?
Well, if he comes after you, we'll be there to back you up.
No, Alex, if that does happen, don't fight him. Please.
Well, I can't promise that I could just stand aside and let him do whatever he wants to, Janice. And you know the sort of, you know the sort of nutters that I hang out with. They're certainly not just gonna stand by and, let him do whatever he wants to.
Alex, this isn't some Quidditch game. My dad is out there now. And if he knows that he was stopped by you, I can't imagine the kinds of things he might do. I'm sorry. I put you in a terrible position.
It's not your fault. I mean, these sort of things just happen.
And yet, if I wasn't here, it wouldn't be so much of a problem.
Well, the Acromantulals would have attacked all the same. To be honest, who knows what your father might have done if he hadn't been distracted,
I believed you all. And now I'm more scared than ever. I just need to know it wasn't a lie. Right?
What's she talking about?
Catherine and Hogarth came to me and told me that my father was on the train.
Oh, yeah. Out of character. In character. No, I mean, I saw him run off. He almost got nipped by some of the spiders, I think.
Wait, didn't he die? No.
No, he didn't die. He didn't
He
die.
got
No,
flattened.
Catherine hit him with Blightfang.
He got flattened.
He might have died and we don't know about it, but the last we knew he was alive.
It is
Roll a
true.
d20 on a nat 20, he survived.
The
He's
world may
fucking
never
dead in
know.
a ditch somewhere. The Peter Griffin Family Guy where he's just laid out after an injury. He's just in a ditch somewhere like that.
Just fucking dead.
Alex, please don't leave me. Not today and not tonight, okay? Please.
Never. I'll be here.
I as
Don't
well.
worry.
Feels like tonight has just been freezing in more ways than one.
Here. I've got this cloak. And Gorgio.
And the two of you sit together. Walking in, Sadie looks up. Hogarth, Naz, Haven. You're safe. She'll come over and give you guys little hugs. Even though maybe you're not as close with Sadie, she's happy to see you. She's genuinely relieved for your safety. Hogarth, Jason.
Haven's probably going to just like thank her for worrying about him, but as soon as he sees Rin and Wilfred, he's gonna run and hug them.
Rin and Wilfred are talking on the other side of the tent right now, and when you come over, Haven! And you immediately like grab onto the two of them.
Oh,
You're choking me.
Sorry. He'll like go. I'm so glad both of you okay. When we separated, I was worried.
Wilfred's gonna like kind of grab you by your jacket and like pull you close. You're. He like gives a little smack. You're really here.
Haven will do the exact same to him. He goes, oh, thank God, you're here too.
Yeah, I am. Am I?
I'm glad for
gives a little smack of herself.
He'll look at Wilfred and he goes, I'm glad for once you listened to me. You stayed in the cart.
We've been talking about that for the past 2 hours. Haven, she looks around to the other thing. Wilfred will kind of snap his fingers and cast Muffliato. How did you know? How did you know that all that was going to happen?
I don't know how much I can go into detail because I have been flung into something that apparently has been happening since the start of some people's school year. But basically, there's a very powerful divinations wizard that forced this decision on us, and we did our best to minimize all the damage that happened. But I think one of us is probably worse off than the rest.
I tried to tell Rin, but I only have so much, and I can only talk about so much. Wilfred says. Rin looks disappointed toward Wilfred. I just can't. But yes, I can confirm this has been happening for a while. I don't know why. You said it was a person. It was like you guys were all in there. I kind of saw a little bit. I saw. He looks over toward Janice. I saw something bad. I think.
He'll look at Wilfred and he like against his own judgment he'll tell him because he doesn't want to hide this from Wilfred. It's like, Wilfred, the reason why I wanted you to stay in the cart, I saw you die.
Well, thank you to the diviner.
I am glad that the diviner, I don't know if that was real or if that was just another one of the possibilities, and maybe it was just a way for him to show us he was serious. But I mean, you're alive, and that makes me happier than anything. It was hell, but at least I still have you by my side.
Wilfred's gonna hug you.
He'll hug him back.
He holds on for just a little bit longer. kind of brushes his face against yours and then pulls back. Someone's doing this. Someone caused the whole train to go down like that? Ren says, questioning, confused.
They said that they've done everything to try and save people, and they were tired of it, and they said it was our turn, whatever that meant. What happened today was on us.
There's got to be more to this, Wilfred says.
I,
After everything that's gone on, I didn't. I thought it was just after what happened in the second year. What happened in the second year? Rin says. I can't. If Hogarth wants to tell you, then he can. Wait, no. Hogarth's transferring this one. If Catherine wants to tell you, she can. She was there too.
I have a lot of questions about a lot of things. This was hell of a day. Did y'all see Levi? You know if Levi's fine? I know I got him on the caboose before that all happened, so I don't think he got caught in it.
They haven't come yet. People from the caboose. I heard they were going to be showing up there today. They have to walk the whole way from Upper Hogsfield.
The one good thing is from the visions it showed us, the caboose was too far back in the attack. The only ones caught were our cars.
Wait, where did you hear that, Will? One of the Aurors was talking about it. Upper Hogsfield? That's just north of here. She's going to there's like a window in the tent, because it's a capacious extremist tent. She opens it up, and you can see smoke rising toward the sky distantly. It was in the paper. Breaking news. It all burnt down. I don't know if it's before or after. I hope he's okay.
I think he should be. We didn't hear anything. We didn't see anything of anyone else getting caught. We can only hope. Let's not
Levi's
drown
strong. Levi can protect himself.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how well he handled a mosh pit at my dad's concerts. Could have sworn Levi was going to take someone out.
The dude really got going, didn't he? I mean, you put a few beers in a guy. You guys are 17 now.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I know. I was surprised. Never seen Levi like that. Really enjoyable though.
Yeah. Absolutely no inhibitions at all. Wilfred says, looking down and blushes for a moment. Dude was out of it.
I'm just glad both of you are safe, and he'll hold both of their hands. I'm just happy nothing happened to either of you.
The idea of losing anybody is unimaginable, Rin says. Especially you, Haven. You've only been here for such a short time, but it feels like I've known you forever. You're exactly what we need right now. I'm glad you're okay. She's gonna give you a hug as well.
Yeah.
And she's gonna kiss you on the cheek.
He'll blush at that, and he'll look at her and goes, "Do you need me to start a riot? I mean, it's possible."
I don't need a riot. I need you. And Levi.
He'll be fine.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, he'll be fine. We'll make sure we'll all group tackle him once we see him.
Deal, Wilfred says. There's we can lay down in the back if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm tired.
Guys, move off. Naz, you enter into this area here, and you don't see Sam, but also you are really, really out of it. You probably need to go to the medical tent.
Probably. Who's all in here right this second? Sorry.
It is Rin, Wilfred, Reese, Janice, Sadie.
And Alex.
So none of the Peels are here.
Mhm.
All right. Naz is just gonna turn around and just walk, like not say anything. He's just gonna turn back around, seeing everybody's having like their like get back together, making sure everybody is okay moments. He doesn't want to disturb anybody during it, so he's gonna turn around and go to the
Hogarth,
medical tent.
Naz nearly bumps right into you, putting his whole weight on you. Naz nearly falling down. Oh, as he's turning toward the medical tent.
Oh,
Are you alright?
Hey Hogarth. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm fine. I'm
sure.
just tired.
Inside check.
Make an insight check.
15.
Naz, why don't you make me a deception check?
Oh, is it deception?
Yep.
Uh,
It'd be at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Yeah. Deception, disadvantage.
Deception.
That's a nat
Disgrace.
one,
That's
baby.
now one.
Damn, that is a disgrace. Shit.
What does Hogarth understand about Naz's current mental state?
He'd understand that Naz is very much trying to process things. His eyes are like, he doesn't look like he's fully there right now. He still looks like,
Right.
you know how like you have a glaze, like your eyes can like you can be there, but your eyes are kind of glazed over. You're not really like in the moment.
Dissociated?
Yeah, dissociated. That's the word.
Yeah, got it.
He's very dissociated right now.
That's my word. That's my disorder.
Sure is.
Yo, insane.
Same?
Twinsies.
Naz, do you have a dissociative disorder? Like Mark, do you have a
At
dissociative
work
disorder?
all the fucking time because
Oh, okay. Well, you dissociate. It's not a
yeah,
disorder.
yeah,
But
well,
yes.
I don't know. It's a weird.
Dissociation is a normal coping method. It's
Yeah.
just some people. Yeah.
My ADHD is so strong that I focus on so many things that I dissociate from everything while
Yeah.
focusing on everything. So I'm
Yeah.
like triple fucked.
Sorry, I thought I just learned something new about Mark, and I was like,
No.
Mark lore.
Fucking
yeah, Mark Lord or unlock.
I dissociate at work 24 fucking stuff. It's bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Naz going.
Hogarth will like notice, and he will take Naz's arm and like put it over his shoulders and like do the whole "let me help you" grab thing, and he'll say, "Let's get you to the med tent."
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's fine. I could understand how you'd feel right now. It's okay that if you don't want to talk about it yet.
Thanks for understanding, Hogarth.
I got you. I'm gonna take him to the tent.
You walk over to the tent, and as I described it before, there's many kind of like mismatched beds that have people laying inside them. Healers are running around. It's very overcrowded, and you can see one healer that you recognize. That is Miss Ernesia Green is currently tending to some wounds. So I'll be right back. She like turns, walking past you. Hogarth! Hey! Whoa!
Hey.
Naz!
He feels like absolute shit.
Hello.
I'll take him. Come here. Come here.
Yeah. I'll follow her.
She'll pick you up, being very, very to the point, very quick-witted. She takes you to a bed, gets you set up, immediately starts like getting you some fluids to drink, and she says that counts both as drink and meal, so you should be good for the rest of the day. What on earth happened to you? You look like you got.
I don't
She
want to talk
stops.
about it.
maybe it's best not to ask questions. You know, we'll be free and all. Confidentiality.
Are you okay?
I'm absolutely fine. I came out completely unscathed, actually.
I'm just going to go report to the main person, and I'll be right back.
Lovely, thank you,
Hang in there, Ness.
Amicia.
Oh,
You-
wait. Sorry. She's going to give you a pepper up potion as well. Drink this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks.
At least temporarily. You'll feel like shit in the morning.
I feel like shit now.
Yep. And what it does is it cures a level of exhaustion for 4 hours.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I'm only at 3 levels for 4 hours now.
Yeah. A full level of exhaustion gone. You're gonna feel considerably better, but
Yeah.
still like shit.
It's like, ugh.
So what I think is funny is because Alex, if you give exhaustions for like revivifies, if someone gets picked up by revivify, drinks a pepper up potion, they could just keep getting revived for 4 hours because you can't gain levels of exhaustion with the potion.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, I'm not sure if I'll do this every time. It just really fit. I think narratively.
Yeah, narratively, it was a really good idea.
Yeah.
Do you need me to get you anything or anybody?
If you don't mind, just seeing if Sam's made it back to town, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah. I'll go look for her for you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look around the hospital tent and see if she's in here, and if she's not, I'm gonna go look for Sam for her.
Okay. Hogarth, make me a perception check.
Oh,
as
wow.
you go off into the village to try to find her.
Make me an
A
unneeded
perception
perception
check.
check. Yeah, just basically an unneeded perception
Natural
check.
20.
God damn!
Natural 20.
Yeah, I find her.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a
doesn't take you
35 on
long. You move up around the artisanal district, and you can see one of the major roads leading out of town has been blockaded with a large group of people currently crowding around. You move through Hengist Park, and it is just covered with even more tents and odd carriages that have been driven in here. People sitting on sidewalks. And then you notice you can hear somebody yell, "Out of the way! Out of the way! Back up!" And there's a large group of students who are being led into the village. You look and you lock on to Sam, currently with Logan.
I will run over.
Earth! She immediately kind of like grabs you for a second. Where's Naz?
He's right over here. Where's Sally?
She was in the caboose at the time.
Oh, so she's safe. That's good. I'm gonna link arms with Sam. Do you mind if I take her for a little bit?
Yes, I guess if you want to do it, Naz. I still don't feel good about the guy. Working things out, and I don't think now is the time to be bringing that kind of stuff up, Logan.
Yeah, Logan, well, I'm
sorry for being protective of my sister.
Trust me, just let her go. I'm gonna drag her.
Dude, I'm starving. Is there a place to get food?
Who said that?
Logan.
I am dragging Sam to the tent. I'm not.
He's going with
right
you.
Oh,
he's walking.
I saw.
Where would he go?
He's walking with me.
He's asking you if there's anywhere to get food.
Honestly, I'm not really sure.
Okay. I'll come with you to wherever we're staying for now. And then
yeah, this way.
Okay. You guys move off toward the tents, and Naz, kind of delirious. You've been again coming in and out of sleep because you have that like nice bed under you now, which
Thank God.
just lets you have everything
Huh.
drip away.
I mean, yeah, even though he can't sleep because of that damn
my-
item.
He can't
Naz-
sleep. He
Naz
can't.
is an
So like,
eternal hell.
yeah, he can't sleep. It was wrong of me to say you're immune to unconsciousness because that's not what it is. It is you just can't sleep.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
To immune
So
to unconsciousness is also pretty good. So just
no,
saying.
no, you don't. He's not immune to unconsciousness.
Oh.
He can get
It's
knocked
fine.
out through like extreme health measures. Stupefy can knock him out for the allotted amount of time, and then he will wake up. But yeah, potions that put people to sleep will not work on Naz. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you're drifting in and out of consciousness here. You can hear the rustling of people moving by, and you get a quick shut eye. And then you can feel something just like lunge, grab you. And that's probably one of the most terrifying things.
Oh,
Right
Naz is
now.
armed immediately because he still has the what you call it.
Naz! It's me, it's me! And Sam is currently looking over you with Hogarth nearby, and once the moment that Psy hits you, she's just grabbing you again. She's like grabbing you and like, and she's gonna like kiss like your cheek like kind of viciously,
So,
and she's gonna kiss you on the lips too, but they're just kind of quick pecks. But she's mostly holding you very very close. It's like a
Kinda-
frantic love.
lean head into it and was like, "Hey, Sam, so glad you're safe."
Oh, I mean, what happened? What happened to you? You didn't come back. I was waiting for you. You didn't come back to the compartment.
Sorry, a lot happened. I'll explain. I'll explain it later.
If I wasn't so relieved that you were alive, I would kill you.
Good choice of words.
What?
Nothing.
She
Don't.
like looks between Naz and Hogarth.
Hogarth is like wide-eyed looking to the side.
Hogarth, make me a deception check, please.
Yeah,
That's an insight check. No, she didn't do well. She didn't do well.
I got a 10.
Take my subscriber.
What do you think?
No, let it happen.
What do you think Sam's wisdom score is? Do you think that
I
she's
haven't
probably
actually.
not proficient in it?
Sam? Sam?
Yeah.
Might be.
No, because she would have to have a 20 wisdom in order for this to even meet it. She's level 5 if she's not proficient. Jordan actually pulling up the character sheet right now.
She's like, well,
Hey, I want this to happen.
She does.
Give
She does not have a +5, but she is proficient.
give Sam a D4.
She is proficient?
She is proficient.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, so that means it then.
Perfect.
Oh.
At your level. So she
I
can
mean, I'm just
see
looking at the sheet,
Hogarth's like, look away.
Look away.
Did you die? Like, she's like, what the fuck?
obviously not. I'm still here.
Nice.
Deception, Naz.
Like I said, I'll explain everything later. I'm tired.
I'm gonna like look at Naz and then look at Sam, and I'm going to Hogarth is going to like let the truth be on his face. He's not gonna say anything, but it's very obvious, and he's gonna say, "I think that given how Naz feels right now, I don't know if that conversation is right for this moment."
You're right, Hogarth.
Yeah. I get it. I'm gonna look at her again. I'm gonna like put a hand on her shoulder. I get it. Just, when he's not like this. Gonna gesture to his general condition.
Fangs, bandages.
Yeah. He's okay.
I'm gonna stay with him. You can go.
And
Thank you, Hogarth.
of course, and maybe, give Liz a real big thank you next you see her.
She's a little confused as to why, but she nods.
You can ask her about it later as well. I'm sure she'll tell you.
She's gonna move forward and kind of like grasp at a stool nearby, sit down, grab Naz's hand, and puts her other one up by your head and begins to run her hands and her kind of nails along your scalp and just kind of petting you right now.
And Naz just kind of laying there in it because he's like in and out of sleeping. So it's like it's consistent, but he's just sleep and I'm up. Sleep and I'm up.
And all the thing is like keeping you awake just a little bit, like
God damn it.
I like to imagine every time he goes to sleep, the thing like sends a shock to his brain. So on the outside he's fine, but the inside his body gets rattled every time he tries to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It's like those hand buzzers, just
Yeah, it's just a hand buzzer by inside your head. It's like shit.
Well, you ever like fall asleep like watching a TV show, but you're only like you've closed your eyes for a moment and then start dreaming, and then you're like, oh no, I'm watching my show, and you realize only like 5 seconds has passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
That's Naz just constantly beyond his consent. And as you're kind of drifting off, you can hear her say, "Bloody idiot."
I'm glad you're safe.
You're supposed to be asleep.
I'm trying.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. She puts her hand on your face.
Why did I just imagine Sam doing the Iron Man go to sleep to Naz? Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Just fucking takes him out right there. Go to
Sleeper hold. Sleeper hold.
Oh, you can't sleep, baby? Come here.
You're going to sleep tonight.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Hogarth, you're left. Unfortunately, Catherine is not here.
That's fine.
What do you want to do?
I think at this point he's going to go back out and see how he can be useful.
Think. Okay. All right. So, yeah, they need help like filling buckets of water, so you can use Augmenti doing that. They need help with like getting people in and out of the medical tent because there's only so much space. Erecting new tents and getting them set up is something important. However, the tents need to be capacious extremist, which is the work of Paulson, a local enchanter who is currently working on them. But he'll probably direct you on how to like get the tent at least set up. Yeah, and yeah, because you can't do the capacious extremist that's big enough. You can just do the regular one. And as you're working, Hogarth, and you work for the next little bit here, probably an hour and a half, until you can hear a voice that you recognize. I'm looking for my daughter. You turn to your right and you can see Professor Milne arguing with a ogre. Listen, we have a lot of people coming into the town. She's this height. She only has just blonde hair, newly 17. Please. And the aura will, like, apparate away. Fuck you!
Professor!
Hogarth! He's going to immediately, like, run over. Have you seen Sadie?
Have I seen her?
Yes, she was in the tent.
I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, I know where she is. Just be quiet. I'll get you in.
You realize, very likely, he ran here all the way from the castle.
What a dad. I won't say anything. I'll just take him to her.
In the distance, the towering spires of Hogwarts Castle stand as a stark reminder of the safety you have yet to find. But for now, this encampment is your sanctuary. The atmosphere is tense, but there's a sense of solidarity amongst the refugees as they huddle together for comfort and protection. Sadie! You can hear a voice cut through the discussion in the tent. Professor Milne enters. Dad! Sadie runs up to him and grasps him tightly. He picks her up off of her feet and just holds her really, really close. Professor Milne? Wilfred getting up out of, like, the cuddle pile. That was happening. Where'd you come from? The castle, he says. Puts her down, and it's kind of holding her on the ground. As soon as I heard the announcement on the Wizarding Wireless network, I knew something was wrong. The headmistress called for the faculty to help in any way they could. Sadly, I'm so happy you're safe. Please take me home, Dad, Sadie says with kind of tears welling up in her eyes. I know, baby, I know. We'll get going. He kind of coddles her quietly. What about Drusilla? Reese asks. Pomfrey has arrived in the back. She's assisting the wounded in the medical tent. All of us have to go down. The village is defended, but not nearly as much as Hogwarts. And oars are ready to take us to the castle. To take you home, Sadie. He will, look over toward Rin. Come on. Haven? He sees, like, you and Rin, like, cuddling. Alright. Come on, guys.
Yeah, when everyone's getting ready, because I have a thing I want to do with Naz, but I need a certain thing. Can Haven sneak off and get some booze?
Okay, so sure. Maybe you're walking in right now. He's like, come on, like Wilfred and Rin's coming. And then like you walk in like, hey, you put it behind your back. Hi.
Yeah, because he's like waiting for when he sees Naz, because he knows more than anything Naz probably needs a drink out of anybody. So he's like,
if you want, we can. We're going to be talking on the way back to the school. Will that be a suitable location for you?
That work?
I think
be in the village.
It can either be, because I think it'd be funny because Haven would do this when he's in the hospital wing or in the hospital tent. He would bring him booze.
Hospital tent, you got it. All right. So then we will cut away from that. Other people are being pulled off, and so Haven, you show up. You can see Professor Pomfrey has showed up to help out as well. She is not even paying attention to anybody who doesn't need help. So you're able to slip past, and Sam is like laying down with her head on Naz's arm. But Naz is fully out right now, but still kind of, waking up a little bit. And you show up.
He will walk up and he'll put like the cold bottle on Naz's forehead.
Again, immediate. It's like reaching for the wand.
You do that, and like Naz like jumps, which makes like Sam like jump as well. Fuck you, Haven. She's gonna actually push you. She's actually mad.
Hey, don't get mad. I come bringing gifts, and he has like 3 bottles of he has like a strong bottle, like one that's for like sweet alcohol, and then like one that's like not strong but also not sweet. He didn't know which one Naz would like.
Like Sam is ready to fucking tear into you. Naz, you can tell that Sam's like rearing up to be like you thought this was a good idea to, you know.
Naz,
what do you do to stop her?
Naz, as she's like, you thought this was a good. Naz is reaching for the strong one. Like, yes,
He ends up
yes,
in Naz and goes,
please.
I thought you needed it more than anybody.
How do you calm her down though? Do you put your hand on her? Do you?
I just after I grab, like, I reach up, grab it, I just kind of lean over and I put my forehead on hers. I'm like, it's okay, love, it's okay.
I need a little bit of air. She's just looking at Haven, like pissed off. She's had a hard night, like everyone else.
Yeah.
And she's going to leave for a minute.
By the way, I'm also going to volunteer as a healer.
Of course.
Yeah, so I'm doing that as this stuff is happening. I'm walking around the hospital tent.
Like, okay, we'll probably throw Liz into the scene in a minute. In fact, Ash, jump in whenever you feel it's good.
I don't know if she will. I don't know if she will actually
want to.
Sure.
See Haven and Naz with a drink, and it's up to you.
Yeah, because like I think that would get Liz to jump. A patient is currently drinking alcohol, which is something I don't think they're supposed to do.
Pair so well with the pepper up potions. Anyway, so Liz hasn't noticed yet. Haven, you crack open those things that you were able to steal from the back of the hog's head.
Yeah, definitely. Still, he doesn't pay for shit. So looking at him and goes, "How you doing, Naz?"
I feel like shit.
Well, I mean, look around. I mean, he'll look around at us, see no one's paying attention. You did die.
Yeah. Trust me, I don't need a reminder.
You conjure 2 glasses, Haven?
Yeah. He'll actually also conjure a straw for Naz.
So you give him the glass and you're like, oh, 1 second. Straw.
Yeah, straw.
It bends.
Yeah, it's a bending straw. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have to move.
It's a fucking silly straw.
It's a silly straw.
That is absolutely it. That is what Haven
better.
would happen. That's what Haven would have with the silly straw.
Fucking silly straw.
Silly straw.
Well, I can say this. I can mark this off a bucket list somewhere in someone's life as a drink beer out of a silly straw in the middle of a hospital tent.
Oh, that isn't beer. That's fire whiskey. I got their strongest, so.
Oh, even better.
Do I hear that?
Fuck it.
Do I hear
Maybe that's what you hear. Go, yeah, sure. That's fire whiskey. Fire whiskey. What?
Excuse me, it's fucking what?
Relatio the bottle.
They are of age.
I mean, but they're not allowed to drink in the fucking hospital.
It's a tent. There's no real rules.
I mean,
There's no rules.
Okay, there's no rules. Okay, I thought there were.
But if you think that that's not advisable, you can, you are the authority here.
You could come talk to us.
Yeah,
I will do that. I'm not going to immediately relatio. Instead, I'm going to come and talk to them. Yeah. I was going to immediately relatio. Yeah. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so you guys pour yourself some glasses, and Naz is just about to take a sip, and Liz steps up.
What the hell is this?
A medicinal beverage.
Tea.
I heard fire whiskey.
A medicinal beverage.
Inspiration to Naz. Also inspiration to Haven for coming up with this idea. It's a wonderful idea.
I came up with it before the session. I was like, hey, Mark, I have a scene.
That's a great scene. I love it.
He'll look at Ash. He goes, it's medicinal in a way of it ups your mentality.
You can't drink in the hospital tent.
It's gonna increase my body temperature. It's gonna be
No,
okay.
it's not. That's not how alcohol works.
Liz, this man died and came back. Let him have a damn drink.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Fucking bet. All right, let's go.
Bet. Come on, Haven. You can do this.
Yes, with my 15. 19.
Where are you rolling?
Did I roll
You're
the
the-
wrong one?
You
rolled
rolled
the
the wrong
wrong
one.
one.
Why are you rolling
I can
Saturday
roll again.
night?
I was on Saturday night
It's
because
not in the right category, so it doesn't count as per rules.
It's a
Okay.
4
like
on the
rolling off
die,
the
and it was
table.
still a 19. So I mean, 28.
28. You see the puppy dog eyes of Haven. Naz is still sipping it. He hasn't even stopped.
All right. One glass. All right.
If you want, Liz, you could join us.
No,
I have a not
no.
strong one. It's actually I think this one is non-alcoholic, whatever the fuck that
No.
is.
I'm fine, thank you. One glass. That's all. I'll take the bottle.
Confiscate the bottle.
You take the one bottle. You walk away. Haven looks at Naz, pulls out the second bottle.
Yeah, you better roll sleight of hand for that shit.
Right, sure. Roll sleight of hand because that'll be funny.
All right, sure.
You gotta beat a 25.
Jesus.
How's it? Oh, that's a 24. You know what? This is funny. I'm gonna use my insult.
Yeah. You just need to get a 10 or higher.
No, fuck.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you pull out the second bottle. Naz is like, how do you do that, Naz? Yeah. And then, like, Liz,
cool,
kind of doubles back, grabs that one, too.
And then Haven pulls out the third bottle.
That was non-alcoholic.
Make another
No, he
sleight
has
of
more
hand
than
check.
one. He stole, like, I will say, realistically, Haven probably stole as many as he could carry.
I'm only gonna let 3, but make one more. Maybe one more.
30.
Okay. I don't
This
see
is
that
another
one.
fire. I'll retcon this and make this another fire.
Each bottle was less alcoholic content.
Yeah.
This one's like,
Still strong because it's big. He got like the 3 strongest shelves, but he just went down.
I'll tell them I'll give this back to you when we're back in school.
Okay. And then you like grab the second one, and then he goes, gets the third one out, looks, doesn't see Liz, doesn't come back, and goes, okay, we're good.
Before Liz goes, Naz will kind of like look over. Hey, Liz.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's quite all right.
I'll figure
glad
a way
you're
to
okay.
repay you.
Oh, you don't have to. I'm glad you're okay.
You owe me a life debt now.
You owe me a life debt.
Right.
Lannisters always pay their debt.
You're my Chewbacca now. I'm your Han Solo.
Oh,
Darn.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know
this
what
is
either of
a
those two things mean.
this is definitely a Jar Jar Binks situation.
But Haven will look at Naz and goes, I'm glad you're all right, Naz. Out of everyone in the group, you're probably the one person that I could say is a really close friend. Everyone else I've known for a little bit, but we have a lot of similarities. And also, your drawing skills are crazy. I could never make a moving picture of Clown Magnus. That was hilarious.
Trust me, I can't play an instrument to save my life. I am in awe of your artistic talent. I appreciate you as a friend, Haven.
I appreciate you as a friend too, Naz. All right. Now, how about we get drunk before we go back to Hogwarts?
If that'll help me sleep, fucking get me fucked up.
I mean,
Like the
because Haven
top off
knows
the
of
bottle.
Haven knows of the object, and he'll go, if you need time, I can take it off of you.
No, I'll be okay.
And the two of you guys can get super fucking drunk.
Roll con save.
Smashed, man.
You have a whole bottle. I don't think like if getting drunk is your purpose.
It's our purpose.
It's a medicinal drink.
So here's the thing: these people are first-time drinkers, so it's not like they can hold their liquor well. Right?
Okay. So
party.
Haven is a first-time drinker of age. You don't think he's been to places where he can drink? He's been to other countries.
No, we don't do a whole lot of underage drinking. The only underage drinking, I think I've allowed it when you're 16.
Well, that's what I said. He's been to Germany, which the drinking age is 16.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah. The drinking age, you can drink beer and stuff at 16. You just can't drink the hard liquors until you're older.
Really, only the U.S. that is kind of draconian.
It's only U.S. that's like
21.
Yeah, y'all are
Canada's
tripping in
18,
US.
which makes a lot of sense. I don't really get
Yeah.
the 21. Like 18
I
makes
don't
a
get
lot
the
of sense.
21 thing either.
But yeah,
like, why?
but yeah, in Germany you can get beer and stuff at 16. You just can't get the hard liquors, I believe, until you're 18.
Anyway,
Anyways.
your drunken conversation. Unless that was the scene.
No. I was trying to get in the mindset of doing a drunk Haven voice.
Oh, okay.
Look at Naz already just fucking wasted and goes, "You know I love you, man. You're our good friend."
Puts an arm around it.
Yeah, he like puts an arm around him.
I love you too, Haven. Yeah. You're a good friend. Better than most.
I believe in some people in America say, "Ride until we die."
Huh?
No one says that in America.
Is that Liz walking by?
Yeah.
Walks by.
Hammer.
You guys are already fucking drunk.
We're
She
fucking
sees the third
gone.
bottle, like, what the fuck, Haven? Got three.
The one actual American in the room. Yeah, we'll say that.
Liz, that isn't what it looks like.
Pickle.
Megan, Liz.
I don't even care anymore. Just don't vomit. All right.
You want me to
You-
vomit?
Yeah, Haven goes, "You got it right."
Oh, well, it's weird. Hogarth, are you here?
I don't
he,
think Hogarth.
he's over with like Mill and Sadie and
Oh, he's not there. Oh, I thought Hogarth.
he's not
was
in
there.
this room.
Okay.
He's like, oh well, I guess he would have dropped off Milne and then left and went back out to help people. So I don't think he did in this.
Well, no,
hospital anymore.
Milne would have taken. He said, "I'm here to take students back to Hogwarts."
Yeah, Haven escaped.
Yeah.
Got it. So
Well,
I'm
he's-
not.
Okay,
he's-
copied.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you're-
I would.
you're going
Okay,
with
cool.
him.
I would have left. Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So, are we good for that scene? Was there anything?
Yeah, I think that's
I
a good
think we're
part.
I think we're good.
I think that's
I think we're
a
good.
fun part to leave it at.
Liz over here just, Hogarth, can you come get these idiots?
I love that.
I do want
love
to do
that
something
scene.
real quick before we move on, Alex. So-
Absolutely,
Oh,
Alex. What do you want? What do you want to do?
So while snuggling with Janice, I am going to be trying to subtle spell cast multiple castings of Inanimatus Conjurus.
No problem here.
The first one to conjure a rather large mug. And the second one to try to conjure some of the hot chocolate containers from the train.
I'll say spellcasting ability check for that second one.
I know where they are, and
You
I'm
don't know
going to try for
where the caboose is, to be entirely honest.
I know their general location.
I mean, technically, you could just say hot chocolate packets from your town.
Do not use magic to steal from the muggles.
Yeah, but that's not hot chocolate from the
They're not
caboose, and this is,
Yeah.
Why is
So,
Um,
spellcasting ability to see if you can. Your vague assumption of where it is good enough.
conjure a 50
come
caliber
on.
sniper
An 11?
Do you want to use inspo?
Sure.
rifle. Conjure a sniper rifle.
Come
Kill all
on,
the
come
acromantula
on.
with it.
Ugh.
Anonymous. She's like, Janice has almost gone to sleep. You have like a little mug there. And what appears instead is the entire cauldron like that they were in. Oh,
You know, Mike, do you really want to do this? Is this important to you?
oh no,
This
no,
is
no!
important to me.
Something did happen. It was just a little more obnoxious.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Is that okay?
That's fine.
So you conjured the entire cauldron of hot chocolate, not just like a bit of hot chocolate into your mug. The entire thing plops down into the tent, kind of shaking the entire tent. The ground. What are you doing?
Getting you some hot chocolate like I promised.
Freaking asshole.
I'm gonna turn Gio some hot chocolate into the mug.
How did you even... That's got to be at least 100 pounds.
Yeah, I really wanted it for you.
He'll take a little bit of it. Ooh. Alex? Where did this come from? Alex?
The scene of a recent train derailment.
She grabs your hand, grabs a single finger, and sticks it in the hot chocolate. Now, of the name hot chocolate, which of those two things is this not? She says.
It's not chocolate.
I'm going to subtle spellcast Utilitatum to make it hot.
Can you heat things like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, because it's like prestidigitation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is prestidigitation. So absolutely.
So with your finger, you're like, it begins to boil.
I don't know. It's pretty hot and it's pretty chocolate to me.
How did you... Those little spells of yours. You have to show me how to spell this sometimes.
He's just gonna wink at her.
This is ridiculous. I was joking, you know.
No, that's a Bogart a Bogart repelling spell. You're a little delirious. Okay.
That's ridiculous, not ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Shut up, Liz.
No, I don't have a British accent, but that's not Liz.
I know. I'm just joking.
I know.
So she kind of holds it close to her, holding against her chest and feeling the warmth. I have a question, Alex. There's no better time than the present, I guess.
Yeah,
Why have you always been so nice to me? God knows I haven't been always nice to you.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, I practically pushed you down a flight of stairs. I pushed you so far away. But you still get me hot chocolate and you stay with me by the fire. No one's ever been like that. Catherine's a close second. She's been a really good friend. But I never really got it for you. Even when you left, you came back. You made things better. I can't make heads or tails of it. It doesn't make logical sense to me.
Well, just like this once almost frozen cauldron of cold chocolate, all it takes is a little bit of inspiration to warm it right up.
If I was a much more sentimental woman, I would be saying some pretty stupid stuff right now.
Oh, we couldn't have that.
You know I hate the slurping. You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
You take another. And maybe that's when Professor Milne came in.
Oh, I suppose we should get to the castle.
Professor Milne comes into the medical tent. He's found Sam, he's found the others. I'm here to take anyone who's able to move. Whoa. Professor Milton comes over, grabs a bottle, an empty bottle, off of the nightstand of Mr. Naz. Confiscate that.
Go ahead, you can take the trash.
You're such a gem, Milne.
Where on earth did you even get this stuff?
It's a medicinal beverage. They supplied it.
Poppy? He says across the way. What?
No,
Never
Professor.
mind.
Professor, it's
He said, "Never
it's,
mind, let it
He
go."
said never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like how like Milne's asking Poppy. Haven turns Naz and goes, "I got it with the 5-finger discount."
He like drops it. All right, I'm here to bring the students to the castle now. Oh, good. I have Drusilla ready for you. Nolan, dear, you ready? Oh, just about, yeah. Nolan's getting up. She looks over. Gemma. Oh, Gemma. She like wakes her up. Gemma. Hey, we're going to be going off to the castle now. You good to stand? Oh yeah, I am. She's like barely awake. She starts getting up.
I'll look at her and say, I'll see you tomorrow.
Mr. Honeywood, are you coming with?
Yeah, I can walk. I'll be okay.
Good. And she will kind of give you like a little pat. I think she like smells something.
Y'all
She's
have
gonna
good
keep
medicine.
doing stuff. Oh boy. Okay.
Haven will put his arm around Naz, and while they're walking, he'll start singing a sea shanty drunkenly.
Oh, Billy Riley was a dancing master. Oh, Billy Riley.
Liz will stay till the morning and come back with Madame
Oh,
Pomfrey.
really rise?
Your call.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the way back to the castle here, if any of you have any questions about the events of tonight, Professor Milne seemingly knows quite a bit. He's had a much different perspective of it all with you. Rin first asks that, how did you even know we were here? The Wizarding Wireless Network. We're working hard to send out news about the attacks. People are still in a flurry. It's all over.
What happened with the caboose?
And you can see like a few students who are with you right now, such as Levi. Wilfred would be with him. There are more students who have come by. They drifted off just north of Hogsfield, and it's a charred blast. Someone tried to use a fiend fire against the Acromantium when they attacked there. There's been coordinated attacks all over the valley, but they were able to get back safely. Some of them are even with us right now. Those that were hurt by the fire.
That's good.
I heard somebody asking about Roxborough. You can hear Sam call up. I have some family friends in Roxborough. No one gets a little quiet. What? Sam says. Roxborough was attacked too. You can hear Sam with a quick gasp. They were fighting for a while until Helmshold Dam broke. It washed away the entire hamlet. It flooded the lower moors. People who survived, they've gone to... people from Roxborough and Cambridge have been displaced over to Irondale. It's currently the second largest encampment of Feldcroft. if we actually pull up the map, we can kind of talk about the things that have gone on. Any other outright questions that people have at all before I pull this up?
If someone could mention Party Couch Jr., because Alex isn't going to do it.
I don't know if they knew that he was there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knew that he was there.
No one did. So 11. Here is a map of the valley. It's a map of the valley. So up here you have Pit upon Upford. That was overrun a long way away. And then Upper Hogsfield is now burned to the ground. So you guys were like along the ridge line over here when you got attacked. And then go down. Brockborough, which Sam was talking about. There was a dam right here, and it flooded all in the lower moors because it got destroyed, washing away the village of Keenbridge. Gone. Most people have gone to Irondale and Feldcroft.
Feldcroft is where Liz's family is from.
And then, so that means that the even Lower Hogsfield is somewhat affected by the flood, and it's a very small settlement. So one of the only places left is Arranshire, which is a small hamlet up by the bridge over here.
To be or not to be?
Now,
What the fuck, Jason?
So someone got it.
You're so irritating.
that's a lot of attacks. Wilfred ruminates. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
There's a lot of damage. I want to say too, Haven will move away from Naz and drunkenly give Levi a hug, just like stumbling over to him.
Oh, dude, you stink.
Took some medicine. He'll boop Levi's nose.
Oh my goodness. Levi definitely is like, get away. But playfully, of course. Yeah, so he says that's a lot of attacks. Milne says, I heard that hit wizards have come in from London already. Some of them are beating back. Yeah, we saw my dad on the way here. Oh. Wilfred stays a little bit more quiet. Professor Milne says that any passage northward is completely cut off. Pit upon Upford has kind of become their base of operations here in the valley. Anyone who gets close is eviscerated. But they seem to be reacting far too quickly, Janice says. I heard from an Auror that they've been moving coordinatedly, dodging Auror patrols and seemingly reacting to things kilometers away. Things they shouldn't know. I think Rin will whisper over to you, Haven. Your diviner? Because they're like knowing things that they shouldn't.
This diviner seemed like it was on our side, but was tired of saving us. So he wanted to stop this, but got tired of having all the consequences.
As you make your way back to Hogwarts from the village at night, the narrow path is dimly lit by the soft glow of enchanted lanterns that line the way. The bustling chaos of Hogsmeade slowly fades into the distance. The towering silhouettes of the Forbidden Forest loom to your left, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, casting long, eerie shadows along the path. The forest seems to hold its breath, as if watching your every move with a hint of curiosity and trepidation. Though the journey is familiar, it feels different tonight, more haunting. Janice holds tighter to Alex. Gemma is trembling, walking through the forest here. As if the events of the night have left a mark on the very air you breathe. The world seems to hold its breath, as if anticipating what comes next. As you oh wait, no, sorry, Liz didn't show up. Whatever. As you finally approach the castle, the grand entrance comes into view, guarded by the massive stone gargoyles that sit atop the tall pillars around. Their stony expressions seem to hold a hint of knowing, as if they too have witnessed the events of the night. As you step through the castle doors, the warmth and familiarity of Hogwarts welcome you back, but with a new air of seriousness that you've only felt one other time, after the group tournament. Through the doors, you can see kids being led by prefects and other students pushing to get into the Great Hall. No one is listening to regulations right now. A flurry of voices echoes throughout the Great Hall. You guys enter in, you can see many other people, many of your friends who weren't in Hogsmeade. I think like Nate sees Sadie. Sadie! Sadie! And like she'll run over and give him a hug. Morgan's running over. Hogarth! Wilfred! Ren! Morgie! And Rin and her like give a big hug, and Wilfred will get in on that. Brett comes by over toward Alex. You're alive. Good.
Fuck you.
Kind of like, who said that?
I was so tempted, honestly.
I mean, it was right there for the taking.
I'm pretty sure that's how. I'm pretty sure that's how this character has always greeted Brett.
Who?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
Alex didn't
Brett
think that was gonna happen.
Billy. I'm happy to see that you're here. It's really crazy in here. I think I might actually leave early. No, you have to stay. Naz, are you looking for any friends?
Right now, no.
Naz is in bliss.
Naz, well, other than being drunk, he's not really like trying to find comfort in people right now.
Garth, are you looking for any friends?
Sure. I'm actually specifically gonna look for Ernicia's siblings to make sure that they're okay.
Searching through the crowd, you can currently see I can't remember the name of her sister.
Which one?
The first one.
Micaiah.
Micaiah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see Micaiah kind of like standing up on a bench looking over the groups of people who are all talking so loudly, and you can hear her yelling for somebody else. She is yelling. Second. She's yelling, Chaya! Chaya! She's trying to find her friend right now.
Jaya, by the way, but that's fine.
Jaya!
Yeah. I will run over to her and look up at her and be like, you can't find your friend.
Hogarth, when did you get here? Is Ernisia here?
No, she's back at the tents helping with the, wounded.
Oh. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would have expected that of her.
She's quite good at it. Anyway, are there any other people who are missing that you know of?
I haven't seen Zachary.
Oh, Zachary's gone. Okay.
I'm sure he's got to be around here somewhere. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And Willow's around here somewhere. I know she's been looking for Haven. Is he here?
You would know to say no, just saying.
Yeah, I just said no. He's back at camp. Hasn't made it back yet.
I'll be sure to tell her. She's got to hop down. Have you seen girl Gryffindor? This tall. She has like long brown hair.
Maybe. I'll help you look.
By the way, we can show off the art. This is Ernicia's little sister.
Yeah.
Micaiah. As well as... Jaya. And another Jamie lookalike. Which is funny because his name is James.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Just
so.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
No.
It's a tad
No.
wee
Just a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
I swear to God, just because he has brown hair and glasses doesn't mean that he looks like Jamie. That doesn't look like Jamie either. What the fuck?
Dildoro doesn't have glasses, but he looks like Jamie, so you can't make that
Dildoro looks
argument.
Very
exactly like Jamie.
Yeah, he does.
James does not, okay? Fuck off.
He's
He's fucking Mexican, dude! Bro!
Hey man, you can still look like someone and be a different skin color. That's nothing wrong.
He don't look like Jamie. No, they don't look alike at all.
All right.
I'll kick your ass.
Actually, order! Quiet down, everyone. I hope you're very worried. The student body begins to hush as a quiet tone is struck through the great hall. Tonight, a beloved school faced a grave and ominous threat. As you may have already heard, the safety and security we hold dear were pushed past their limits. And I stand before you now to share what has transpired and what lies ahead. People whisper, murmur. was that you sipping on the hot chocolate? What was that?
Oh yeah, I locomotored that whole fucking cauldron.
And hand it out to some people. Here you go.
Exactly.
Awesome. You're gonna be people's best friend after that. I was just about to make a very Canadian reference.
Like you do.
Real
I was
question.
like, yeah, it's just like bringing Tim's.
Yeah, real question.
Timmy Hose.
Did Haven get his alcohol back from Liz?
Not yet. She's still in the
You
house.
mean Tim Hortons, right, Alex?
Kept them.
Yeah, Timmy's.
Yeah, I used to live in Rochester, New York, which was close enough that they had a Tim
Very
Hortons.
close. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Rip down for a bit of Timmy's there, bud. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Rip down in the morning to get your Tims up there,
Go
bud.
take-
Yeah.
Take a rip. Yeah.
Take a rip, buddy.
No one sounds like that in Vancouver.
Yeah, but that's Vancouver, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
live in Berta, bro.
Berta.
Bro, my fucking cousins sound like that.
I've heard Newfies sound like Newfies or
Newfies are the
Newfies
worst.
sound very close to Irish.
Oh,
No,
You know.
no, isn't it? No, they don't sound Irish.
Yes, they do.
I thought it was
Yes, they
Scottish
do.
that they sounded like.
I mean, they are Irish. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
Irish
like there's a
people.
lot of
I must
Irish
be tripping.
immigration way back in the day, and some people
Yeah.
have a lot
Okay,
of
I'm
Irish
tripping.
heritage.
Either way, the point is that if you talk to a Newfie who's like a Newfie, you can't understand shit all
No.
that they're saying.
No, you
Like-
can't.
Like dead ass. I'm like, are you speaking
Be-
English? Like what
Because
the fuck?
it's like Irish mixed with like the Quebecois like French.
Yes,
Oh,
So it
it's
becomes
the
very
weird
weird.
as shit. But it's fucking
Yeah, it's a different
English to me.
dialect. It's just a different
It's like-
dialect.
Where it's like, bruh, you can't understand shit all that a fucking Newfie says. Holy shit.
Major love for Newfies though. No hate on Newfies.
No hate to Newfies. We love you. Listen, one of my best friend's mom was a Newfie. Okay.
No, don't
Love
say it
her.
like that. You make it worse when you say that. Stop. You're losing all your points. You're losing all your points. Don't do that.
Jordan knows exactly what he's saying.
Listen. If you think I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm doing,
Okay.
I'm not kidding though. It's actually true.
Back to it. As you know, the train journey to Hogwarts was disrupted by a terrifying encounter with Acromantula. With the Acromantulan Horde, she calls them. Rest assured that the staff and orders have been tirelessly working to ensure your safety. However, due to this surprise attack on the important institutions we hold dear, the train will take some time to be repaired. But we will find a way to ensure that each of you reach home safely when the time comes. In the face of such adversity, I implore you, my dear students, to come together as one united body. It is times like this which test a witch's resolve. Hogwarts has always been a place of strength, where we embrace the values of courage, community, knowledge, and tenacity. It is the time to embody those principles more than ever before. The challenges we face are formidable, but we shall not falter. We will carry on with our lives. We will not be bullied into submission by those who would see us fall. Our unity will be our strength. Our commitment to each other shall be as a vow never broken. We will stand against fear and intolerance and be not moved. There's a silence in the hall at that. She takes a moment. We will ensure that the disruption to your studies is kept to a minimum. Your owls and newts will be completed as planned. For we shall not allow darkness to overshadow your future light. I know that some of you may feel frightened, and that is only natural in these dark times. But I also know the bravery and determination that courses through the veins of every Hogwarts student. It is in these moments of adversity that we find our true strength, and the essence of what it truly means to be a witch or wizard. So I urge you, stay here, where it is safe, and lend your hearts and hands to support one another. We will heal and recover together. For Hogwarts is more than just a school. It is a sanctuary, a haven for those who seek knowledge and growth. Together.
Alex,
Just want to finish it off if I can.
Sorry. I was just gonna say because Haven was drunk. He goes, here.
Together, we shall stand tall against the darkness that seeks to undermine the very essence of these hallowed halls, and refuse to back down, she says with like one kind of slam on the podium. Tables are quiet for a moment. And then Gryffindor first, followed by Hufflepuff, then Ravenclaw, then Slytherin. The tables erupt with applause. People screaming, people yelling out a great war cry amongst the student body. And those more unsure sit still, pondering her words. Food is served by house elf to all students, and common rooms open early for students who wish to just go to bed. How does everybody react to this impassioned speech?
That was a lot of words.
That's made Alex more nervous than basically most of the other shit that's happened. And unnerved McGonagall is worrisome.
Hogarth? Naz?
I think Hogarth would be just kind of like quietly observing everyone else's reactions and trying to hold his own in.
And drunk Naz.
Drunk Naz is just kind of like in his own world right now. Like he listened to it, and his reaction to hearing "stay here where it's safe" is just, safe. Okay.
You're like, this? Oh, that's an underclassman. That is a wrong. 1 second. I have a gift.
You put it underclassmen.
Everybody quickly looking at underclassmen like, there's a new student.
This is Naz.
Yeah, really. Like, yeah.
Okay. And that is where we will take our break.
Yeah.
Come back in 10 minutes.
10 minutos.
Hey,
Good job,
Alex, what
everybody.
are we
Yes?
doing for the second half?
We are going to have roleplay in common rooms about a thing, and then we are going to jump into a thing about the beginning of the next episode. Sellers fail.
Crap. Okay.
Well, if you want to do something.
Oh no, I'm thinking more like passing out, to be honest. It's been a long week for me, sadly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you wanna go to sleep, if you wanna leave, you can. It's okay.
I hate missing like the beginning of the I'm constantly like, what are we doing next? Like all confused as shit. So I think I'll just have to watch the VOD. I think. Sorry everyone for.
That's fine.
No worries, Mike. Have a good night, Mike.
Pulling in the extra
We'll see you
time.
next week, buddy.
No worries, man. Have a good night.
We'll see you Saturday.
Good night.
See you,
all.
Mike. See ya.
Good break stream.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hey guys, we are back. So
Yeah.
Jordan has left us.
Right, well, us
So-
three can keep it going for the rest of the time.
It's actually kind of better if we get through. I have plenty of content.
Yeah,
and,
let's do it.
The next episode, there's always like too much content in that episode, so we can actually get to a cliffhanger probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I'm down.
I fucking love this music. It's so perfect. The
Which
aftermath of the Battle of Hogwarts.
I think my music
like-
stopped. Oh yeah, it did. Are you still watching? Yes, your music, YouTube. You're not fucking Netflix.
So currently our scene cuts to the dormitories later in the day. I think we will start actually with Liz. You've gotten back to the castle. You and Arnesia are exhausted. You went back with Poppy, Miss Pumphrey, and the two of you enter into your dormitory here. Entering in, Arnesia like kicks off her shoes at the front. Probably something that only she does, because it's a very Canadian thing to do.
Okay.
And she's very out of it right now, so she does that.
Apparently, even Canadian wizards do that.
Definitely. It keeps the house clean. Anyway. And she moves off toward the common room. You can hear Levi pop up. Oh, you two are back. Gemma and I haven't been able to sleep yet. Surprisingly, Taylor's just been over by the window. She's been kind of quiet.
Yeah, it's a
Liz.
difficult time.
Gemma looks over. You got back in
I'm
time.
here. I'm
I
here.
knew you would.
Of course, I know. Wouldn't miss it.
Gee, thanks for caring about me, sis. Arnesia says. Oh, Arnesia, shut up. You know I like you. Arnesia sits down.
Are you all right?
No. Gemma says, and Levi's like, absolutely not. I'm getting out of here as soon as I possibly can.
I don't blame you.
Liz, Levi, you're not allowed to leave. What are you talking about? Gemma, you have hated me for years. I haven't hated you. Or Levi just kind of lets that lie. I'm not arguing.
I mean,
don't understand. If all of you guys want to stay here and get devoured by giant fucking spiders, be my guest. I'm going back to London.
I'm gonna say, Jim, it's all right. It's all right. It's his choice.
No, Levi. Seriously, we want you here. Okay. Who body swapped her? It's not. Getting closer to Liz has changed my outlook on some things, and
What?
Maybe there was some times where I haven't exactly been the nicest to you, Levi. I'm sorry. I don't want you to leave. You're a part of the snake pit. Levi looks confused, unsure what to think after some.
I'm gonna say, Jim, it's his choice though. He has other people to think about, as does everyone else.
Arnesia, you're not going to leave me, right? Arnesia doesn't answer. Ernie. I don't know, Jem. Things are kind of, Liz has been over by the fire for the past 15 minutes. Hasn't said a word.
I'm staying if that's what you're asking.
can go if you want, actually.
Okay.
No witty comeback. Come on, that's the dance we do. I say something bitchy, you get on my ass.
Just kind of slowly looks at her, and then probably looks back down at his sketchbook that he's probably been working with since he's got in.
It's a very, I won't say awkward silence, an uncomfortable silence among everybody as Naz turns back to his stuff, quietly, contemplatively. Gemma looks at you, Liz, worried.
I say he's been through a lot. Let him be. I'll stay here though. I'm not going.
Taylor, over by the window, you can hear a kind of echo. It's a nice night.
Yes, it is.
Looks odd. That's all she says. Nice night. Gemma kind of like, a nice night? That's all you have to say? People were hurt tonight. This isn't about that. I don't know if you guys heard that. She's obviously being very quiet, but she says this isn't about that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Gemma, once again, is not happy with her. I suppose you're going back to Iceland. Taylor does not answer.
Yeah, the thing is, Liz is too exhausted to like deal with a lot of these conflicts. Like, otherwise, she would actually try to calm Gemma down a bit, but she's just too exhausted right now.
So what? You're all just gonna leave me? Gemma says, starting to unfucking ravel.
Okay, it's like Gem. I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere.
Fuck all of you. And she's gonna.
Gemma. Oh, I'm gonna run up after her.
If you want, but she wouldn't relent. She would go back to the dormitories.
No, I'm not gonna stop her. I'm just gonna go to the dormitories and talk to her there in private.
Yeah, she gets in. I'm gonna kind of cut to you two in the dormitories.
Yeah.
And she is just like, she opens up her trunk and like grabs some pajamas and just throws them down on her bed.
Jim, what are you doing?
I'm getting in bed. So I can go to sleep and all of this can just be fucking over.
Jim, I understand how you feel, but people have to think of their families, their loved ones. It's not all about us, you know. If people want to leave.
No. It's not that it's not all about us. It's never about us.
Well, what do you mean?
All of those bitches only ever care about themselves. They don't care about the family that we have here. You and I, we get it, but I treat them like family. I try to.
You haven't always. You haven't always treated them like family, have you?
Thank you for reminding me, Liz. She's even getting on you.
No, I'm gonna say no. Liz is calm the whole time. Liz, this is one of her strengths. This is one of her strengths of character. Like, she is always calm. Like, so she says, "No, I know, and I have been through what you have. I was once like that, and I changed. But you have to admit that people like us, when we treat people badly, it doesn't just go away. We still have to make amends and do it the right way. Yelling at them is not going to do anything."
I don't know how to do the right thing. If they're not here, I don't have any time to show them how much I care about them.
You don't have time. They'll be back. Yeah, this war, it'll be over. You'll have time. 7th year, and even afterwards, you can always. And if you want to do something, here, and I'll hand her a form. It's a SPEW employment form.
Going to Muggle Studies class under secret is one thing. Signing up for something like this is a death warrant.
A what?
Family are not good people. You're a Sallow, you should understand.
My family has had some rough spots, but my parents are good people, I like to think. And your parents, well, you don't have to go back to them if you think they'll hurt you or kill you.
Just wait a few weeks. Just a few weeks, and then I'm free. Kind of.
Then sign up and work with me. I'll introduce you to Hermione. She will love you.
I think that she would have better things to do with her time.
No, trust me. She's going to appreciate what you're doing. Trust me. Just sign.
I'll sleep on it.
All right. I'll give her a kiss on the forehead. I'll talk to the others. They'll be fine.
As you get
Just
up
go to
and
bed.
talk to the others, she grabs
Yeah.
her wrist.
Yeah. Yeah? What?
Please don't.
What? Don't what?
Doesn't say anything. You can see a little pull toward her,
Yeah, I'll stay.
toward her bed.
Yeah, I'll stay in the bed. You want me to stay?
She gives a solid nod and kind
All
of
right.
pulls you down.
Yeah. Fade to black.
The two of you will
Fade to black?
This ain't 7th year.
Oh, it ain't. Yeah, I
the
guess.
two of you will be age appropriately snuggling
Okay.
and go to sleep together.
Okay, I thought
No
fade to black.
question. Which spoon is Liz?
Small
I think
spoon,
right
absolutely.
now, the big spoon, right now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go to bed there. Yeah.
I feel like that can flip, you know?
Yeah.
I think we got kind of two switches over here. Anyway. The Haven, you're in Hufflepuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk into the dormitory, and right now it is already a big argument that's going on right now. I'm just saying that the school has been attacked before. It's not like they can't come in. Wilfred says we have to stick together. Did you even listen to the headmistress as she was speaking? Why would you? You never listen to any of the announcements. Rin's like, stop, guys, please.
Haven will walk up in between and goes, all right. Tone it down. And let's have a calm conversation. You know it's bad when I'm the one trying to be reasonable.
Wilfred's like, back me up. Morgan says that he's thinking about leaving. I just said I was thinking about it, not that I was actually leaving. I'm leaving, Delilah says. Delilah, no. Absolutely not, Juniper says to her.
It's a tough situation because staying at the school could be safe, leaving could be safe. You could get attacked as you're leaving. They've already attacked the train once. Why wouldn't they attack it again when everyone thinks they're going back home to be safe? Either way,
The
is
moment
a
I'm able
gamble.
to, I'm getting the hell out of here, Delilah says.
But either way,
No,
is a
you're
gamble.
not.
It's
Juniper
just
still.
Yeah, it's just which one do you want to take? Because I've seen stuff happen to people when they've been in places where they think they've been safe, where they're leaving or staying. It's crazy out there, just like it's crazy here. But we have everyone here, and it's a better chance if you stay together than if you get caught off guard while going to your families on the train just to get attacked again.
There's a point. You can hear Nolan speak up. He's sitting on the side of the room, holding onto his stave, leaning on it, tired, injured. He backs you up. Thank you, Nolan. I'm not saying that people should stay, Wilfred. I'm just saying we have to be careful.
You have to think about the consequences. There could be some for staying, but there's also some for leaving. Nothing is guaranteed.
Macy looks really scared. She's like just like holding like a bit of tea and just like shaking. Listening to all of it going on.
But if you stay, you have friends who will be there for you, and if you go and you can get home, then you'll have your family. It's a tough decision, and
it's not a tough decision. It's either stay here and die, go home and actually be with your loved ones.
That is, if you can make it home. There's still that chance.
That was Delilah who said that.
Yeah, he's saying that Delilah. That is if you make it home. There's still the chance you get attacked.
I don't want to go, Rin says. But there's no way that my dad lets me stay after this.
Fuck your dad. You seen my dads. They'll take you in.
Your dads and my dads are very different people.
Hey, my dad would go to war with the country for me.
Ethan, you're very sweet. I don't want anybody to go. We're a family. All of us. You too, Delilah. Delilah like rolls her eyes. No, she says it's true, Juniper says. I don't know what I would do without you. Delilah looks down. I'm going to bed. She goes upstairs. Nolan places a hand on your shoulder, Haven. Thanks. It was a little heated before you came in here. Are you staying? Where are you going?
Oh, I am. I ride it out. I'm staying in. If I can't get Ren, and I know Wilfred's staying, so ain't no way I can leave Wilfred.
No nods. Hey, well, everything will be right, man. Okay. He's got to put a arm around Wilfred, and Wilfred takes him and gives him a hug. Yeah, sure. Looks over toward you, Haven.
Haven will turn to Ren and just pull her into a hug while rubbing the back of her head softly. It'll be okay. We can find a way for you to stay. It doesn't have to end.
Yeah. Juniper shows up. I'll write your dad a letter. What? Yeah. What's his name? No, don't. What's his name? His name is Hirabayashi Rin, I think.
Yeah. I'll send him a howler. Haven says.
Do not. In fact, I don't think you could. I'm pretty sure they intercept that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll all send him a letter, and I'll even ask my dads to help in and show that you have.
Shit, I just bit myself.
Yeah, show that you have support outside of Hogwarts.
Oh my gosh, guys, it means a lot.
I just got to know you, Ren. You ain't getting rid of me that easy.
She smiles, but there's a hint of sad. A hint of she's not sure if all that is really going to work. It's going to pan out. She's anxious about it. You're very sweet, Haven. She looks at you in the eyes. She'll lean forward and give you a very soft kiss on the lips.
he'll look surprised and then kiss her back and goes, "Well, how forward, Miss Kaga?"
This is way too straight for me. Juniper leaves.
Oh, give it a moment, David says as he goes and kisses Wilford.
No. Wilford, no, not in this moment.
No, I know.
Wilford's like, fuck off. Okay.
They're used to his shit by now.
He's like, you're drunk. You're not anymore. It's wear off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will say, Haven will start writing the letter to Ren's father, and then ask for
You
support
staying out
from
here
his
for a
family.
while, or you gonna come back with Nolan and I?
Well, if you and Ren want, we could all chill out here in the common room.
I would love that, but I think I need an actual bed. I got in mind though. He'll go upstairs.
He'll look around and goes, "Do you want to stay out here?"
I think the two of you can have a little bit of time. I need some sleep anyway.
Okay.
And Ren will go up to bed. Any extra scenes anyone wants to have before the end of day and the start of a new one?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. 2 days later, a new day arises and classes do actually begin. Even the people who want to leave, the train's not ready to take you by any means. As the sun dips below the horizon at Hogwarts, a breathtaking transformation is taking place. The castle, an imposing structure of stone and magic, becomes awash in a golden glow. And I think I'm going to change the music. Just finding something good. We might have to change it a few times, actually.
Huh.
Where is Midnight at Hogwarts?
What'd you call me?
What? What?
What? What is that in reference to?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no
What
idea.
did I say?
I think he just fucking.
I just got the giggles tonight.
Just what'd you call me?
What'd you call?
My favorite thing to say to people just randomly, like, what'd you call me?
You did what with who for how many jelly beans?
You did what with your cup?
There, new music sent. Okay. Its towers and turrets casting long, dramatic shadows across the grounds. The sky is a tapestry of fiery oranges and deep purples, the fading light of the day giving way to the mysteries of the night. Across the vast lake, the surface of the water sparkles with the last rays of sunlight, creating a path of shimmering light leading to the foot of the castle's cliffside. You all gather on the top of the astronomy tower for class. For tonight happens to be a special night. The elusive Celestvale's comet is making its appearance. A rare celestial event that has captured the imagination of your professor. Even some who are not normally attending the class have shown their faces, while others who have used this class as an easy look like their interests maybe lie elsewhere with their thoughts. As a last light sorry. As a last light of damn it. Where's my place? As the last light of the sun vanishes, you see the first twinkling stars emerge, And there, in the twilight sky, the comet now comes into view. Peering through your telescopes, it's a breathtaking sight. A streak of brilliance with a tail that glows with mystical light. Whispers and gasps fill the air as the comet graces the sky. Its light just barely visible from this distance. There it is, students. Currently descending at 43 degrees across Cassiopeia. Remarkable, isn't it? Professor Sinistra speaks, her voice a melodious hum that keeps the room calm and reverent. She is an elegant figure, dressed in flowing robes adorned with celestial patterns. Her eyes glint with wisdom and a deep passion for this subject. There is no other night like tonight. It's possible there won't be another for a very long time. Let's delve into the mysteries of Celis Vale's comet. The room goes silent. It's been a long day, and most are entranced by her words. Celis Vale's comet is not an ordinary celestial body, she continues, her wand tracing the path of the comet's arrival on the magical projection above. In antiquity, it was used as a symbol of dreams, known to our ancestors as a wish-granting star. While our current understandings disregard this notion of its status as a star, per se, it is still an enchanting sight to behold. Darcy raises his hand, curiosity on the tips of his fingers. Does it really grant wishes? An excellent question, Mr. Collins, Professor Sinister responds, her eyes sparkling. While I wish it was so, the comet is drifting further from our world with each passing year. Some say its magical properties are fading, while others believe the magic was never real to begin with. Celestial bodies are disconnected from the arcanum of our planet, and thus are not subject to the same laws that bind our use of it. The power of the cosmos, while ever present, is largely elusive, mystery to us all. She moves gracefully around the room, her voice wavering the tale of the comet's discovery, its connection to ancient wizarding folklore, and the scientific phenomena that explain its unique path and presence. Take notes, everyone, she instructs, pointing to the intricate chart she's drawn. The next time Celis Vale's comet graces our sky will be a decade from now. Its history, its magical essence, and its diminishing presence are a vital part of our heritage. The comet was named after the heathen event Celis Vale, wherein, and the students listen intently, scribbling notes and exchanging fascinated glances. The lesson is not merely a lecture, it's a journey through time and history, guided by a professor whose love of the cosmos turns an ordinary classroom to some into a gateway to the universe. As Professor Sinistra continues her captivating lecture on Celis Vale's comet, weaving a rich tapestry of magical history and celestial wonder, a small group of students in the back corner of the classroom find themselves disinterested in the subject. Their attention drifts to more immediate concerns. Now, it's been a few days since what happened. Obviously, at the time, I don't think we're probably gonna have a 3 hour, or maybe just a little bit over episode.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because if I'm throwing to you, I'm guessing you guys don't have any scenes that you want. I don't know.
Oh no, I have to deal with Levi. Fuck you mean no scene?
You got Levi.
Oh, you got.
Nobody
I can make scenes. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We made 4 hours last time. We can make it again.
I'm just not sure what people want.
Don't underestimate us.
But it is.
I'm not, Alex, if you don't want to do 4 hours, that's also fine. So it's up to you as well. Okay.
I just less people, less content.
I mean, we don't underestimate us. We can come up with
all right.
Shit. Don't worry.
All right. Badass over here. So we are in astronomy class, and I will have Ash. Just roll your number.
Okay.
So astronomy class is happening. Most people are here right now enjoying the comet. What are you doing?
I would say she is. Liz is just probably talking to Gemma and she's trying to, because like the events of the last few days have been stressful, but Liz doesn't let it show at all. Like she has one of those like calm, always stay calm and for others demeanors. Like so she's just gonna be talking to Gemma, just making her feel better. And actually, I'm gonna say she's been talking to some of the other students as well, especially some of the pureblood families, basically. Because you remember what she said in the speech, right?
Do you want to start with hard mode or easy mode?
What do you mean?
For purebloods.
Like turning the purebloods on your side is what Alex is saying.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say hard mode.
Oh, fucking do it. It's Gemma. You're fucked.
No, Gemma is already like.
Gemma's already been.
I know. I was just saying that would have been funny. It's Gemma. You're fucked.
Just looking.
I don't think there's any other students in our year that are racist. Super racist.
There are people.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Few.
People do. There definitely are people.
Sam and Sally.
Oh, are they racist? I didn't.
They're purebloods.
So I'm just trying to think how I would frame this, because I do want to like. So she does want to try and basically convince them to not support like the ministry, because in the speech we learned that the ministry is basically fascist and are Nazis, and they're going to they're a bunch of racists, basically.
Something like that. But they're currently so. You've been acquaintancing yourself with them for a little while now. You can see they are gathered up by their telescope, looking up into the sky. And Sally's like, "Move over! Let me have a turn for once. Why don't you bring your own telescope?" I never bring them because we just share the same one. We're all supposed to have our own telescope, so snooze you lose. And Sally will push her over, take the telescope for herself. Sally!
Oh, sorry, am I interrupting something?
Sally's just being a cold-hearted bitch like normal. Ow! I'm not cold-hearted.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's actually over there. If you turn your telescope in that direction, you'll see it. See? It's over there.
It looks all blurry. I don't know how do you turn the little dials?
I'll show you like this.
If you actually showed up to class, you would know. Shush. You help
Don't
her
worry
out with it.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. That's quite a tail on that one. I like the color. Reminds me of Ravenclaw.
It is pretty nice.
Sam looks over toward you and says, "Have you been holding up? Is Gemma been okay?"
She's fine. Better. She wasn't fine a couple of days ago, but she's better. How are you two? Your family all right?
We're kind of in an impasse right now.
Where's Logan?
Logan wasn't really feeling great, and we really haven't been seeing eye to eye. Logan wants to leave, and I wouldn't leave Naz, and I'm certainly not gonna leave my sister. And Sally's overhearing this. I'm not fucking leaving, that's for sure. She looks back at the image.
Well, I'm glad y'all are staying. I think it's important at times like this for us to show some unity, right?
I mean, where would we go though? What? Ilvermorny? Beauxbatons?
No.
There's a some
Trust-
people out of Durmstrang.
Trust me, you do not want to go to Ilvermorny.
You been?
You don't. Well, yeah, I'm an American. Yeah, I've been there for most of my life. I only came here in fifth year.
Oh, I thought you were like homeschooled.
Why would you think that?
I don't know. Just kind of give like a homeschool vibe. Ooh, burn! Sally
Ow.
says. It's not a burn. It's not.
I mean, it's. What do you mean by that?
What she means to say is that you seem dumb. Sally says. I do not. Sally's lying to you.
I've been called many things. Dumb is never one of them. But wow, interesting perspective.
That's super mean, Sam.
It's
Man.
it's quite all right.
Sally
It's quite
puts her
all right.
arm around you. Leaning.
It's like it's quite all right. It's quite all right. Well, I hope you heard what I said at the speech.
Speech?
Oh wait, were they not there? I don't
They
care.
might have been.
Okay.
No, they were there.
They
We
might have
saw
been,
them.
but they're not. But they don't know what the fuck you're referencing.
Oh.
The last speech
Okay.
was McGonagall.
Oh no,
that
I would
was
say it,
that would have been like a
oh,
week ago.
So I would say, at the trial. Sorry, it's been a lot.
Oh yeah, I think it was so long. Sally says. Sam's
It
like
was.
fell asleep like 3 times.
I don't blame you. It's all
Our
right.
dad
Well,
made us go. Yeah, he sits
it's fine.
on the stand.
So
He
what
said
was
that
that?
we had to be, he like sits on the stand, so we had to kind of be there to support him.
Oh, right. Well, I see. Well, I
Their literal parent is a Wizengamot member.
I know, which is why I'm talking to them in the first place.
Hey. Hard mode.
I know
Like,
that.
are they racist? I'm like, yes. They're just not assholes, but being racist is not necessarily a moral issue, it's an upbringing issue.
No, I mean
you
even
know?
the Weasleys showed like
definitely.
the way the
Yeah.
Weasleys talked about Muggles, for example, in the books. Like they were also pretty
Yeah.
So,
Arthur
like,
fetishized them and then Molly infantilized them. So yeah.
Then so I'll say well you saw what Magnus was like. And people like Magnus. The minister.
Oh, he was so annoying, Sally says. I had to do everything I could to keep you out of trouble. I'm so glad he's gone.
My
There's
God,
so
this
many
is fucking.
rules.
I can see why this is hard mode. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. They dislike it too. They're on your side, but not for the same reasons.
Yeah, I know. But so you know what, Liz? This is a lesson for her in politics.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, at least they're on my side, even if it's for completely the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I know. He's just people like that. It's just so annoying. Like they think they know everything, but they just don't.
Sounds like a few other people I know. Sally says, Ice Queen? Yeah. She's been
Janice?
awfully quiet lately.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
she's always sitting around, acting like she's better than everybody else.
She's a lot nicer when you get to know her. I think you should. I mean, especially times like these. We need to come together.
My most kind memory of Janice is when she didn't say anything to me when I came over to introduce myself. She looked at me, looked at my shoes, looked at my face, and practically, metaphorically, of course, spat in my face.
Oh, well, I mean, time changes people, heals them.
Plus, I mean, I did hear that a little bit of gossip about her. She's an odd one.
What did you hear?
Apparently, she used to live out in Hogsmeade under a different name.
Huh.
What,
Interesting.
How did you find that out? I was in the headmistress's office.
Oh, this conversation is going in a weird direction.
you gotta wrangle it.
The thing is, this isn't the character to do it. That's the problem. Oh man. So she's gonna say, yeah, I know. Janice, she's had some family issues of late. I've become quite close to her. She's been through a lot, like a lot of the rest of us, and just give us some slack, all right? Just times have changed, people have changed. We times like this we can't fall back into old habits.
Oh, I know we're staying, Sam. But Liz is really making me think about home. Don't. Benny's cookies. I would die for some of those right now. Send him a letter then. He'll probably send you some.
Okay, I'm gonna say, well, that's good talk. Good talk. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
She tapped out. She tapped out.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
Wait, really?
Who do you think Benny is?
Oh.
That's not mom. That's not dad.
Benny? I'm sorry, I'm
Benny.
lost you.
They said I would die for a bit of Benny's cookies.
That's their house elf, Ash.
Oh, okay. I was completely blanked out there. Okay.
I have actually given you multiple like slight ins, but you have not seen some of them. It's funny.
Really? What other ins have you given?
It's all good. It's all good.
Go tap out. You heard Benny.
Okay. It's like, so I was about to tap out, and then I would say, oh, who's Benny? Oh, Benny, huh?
Oh no, he's not like a boyfriend or anything. I'm not really in that whole like
that's
multiple
right.
partners thing. He's our house elf.
Oh, your house elf. Interesting.
Yeah. He makes these like chocolate chunk cookies that for some reason like the chocolate's always melting. It never gets on my fingertips.
Have you ever? I'm just curious. Have you ever talked to Benny? Like, do you talk to him? Are you friends at all, or what?
Look at each other. Like, of course I've talked to Benny. I mean, he lives in our house.
Oh, he lives with you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to like just not talk to somebody you lived with.
That's true. That's true. Well, house elves are complicated people. They tend to have feelings that they don't quite share with us because traditionally and historically we've been,
I could just like order him to tell me his feelings, but I feel like that would be a little invasive. And so that'd be kind of mean.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe, with Benny, like house elves are people just like us, and maybe just ordering them around. It may not be the best thing. So sometimes
we don't order him around. He loves doing it. I mean, he's been taking care of me ever since I was little. I got really sick one year, and
he's like, Sam, he does not love doing it. They have been conditioned that way by wizards for centuries.
He always comes by with a smile.
Yeah, because he's forced to. You're his master.
I know it's not like that with us. I mean, he's been a part of our family forever.
I know that he has no choice because of traditions that people like you and me established.
Now make a persuasion check.
Okay, I have advantage with Gemini.
The point that despite any kind of feelings he may or may not have.
I apologize, Alex. I'm not very good at this stuff. So like being persuasive in real life. So.
Oh, by the way, while Ash was on, Alex, because I was 100% serious this and I was working with this before the session because I knew this was coming up. I have a letter in my hidden. I actually made a letter.
Wait, to her dad?
To her dad.
Yo!
I made a legit letter.
Oh. Unfortunately, you're not gonna know the outcome of that for a few
I
episodes.
don't know. I don't care. I'm just letting you know I was serious about trying to get her to stay. I made an actual letter to get her
Okay.
to stay.
I got a 23 on persuasion. I have advantage because of Gemma's thing. So
Well, I mean, I never really thought about it like that.
here, you read this, and I'll hand her the spews, like guidelines for house elf owners.
Sam looks down at it.
It's not very. It's actually meant to be like. So Liz wrote it herself. It's actually meant to be very like quick and informative, like a pamphlet.
Yeah. No, that what you're up
It's-
against as like Sally looks at this is that her father is literally one of the people opposing this.
I know that, but if I can get their kids,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's
She's
also
looking
grabbed
at
their
it and she's like,
attention.
oh, this is spew shit, you know? Like, she was like, I was with you until this moment, and now she's like, kind of like rocky about it. She hands it off to her sister for a second, and Sam's eyes kind of go wide. I don't think this
listen.
would go very well with my dad.
It's all right. It's all right. Just you don't have to show it to him. You just all I ask is that you and Sam and Logan think about it.
Oh, Logan's here, Sam says. Sally looks over. There's a bastard. Logan looks over toward you guys, looks away. He looks down, not funnily. He's somber about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to him right now. I'm just so I say all I ask is that you don't have to show it to your dad. I'm not naive enough to believe that I can change your dad, but you guys, if you guys think about it, and you
I don't
do
know.
care,
They always seem really happy.
but they're not.
I'll talk to Benny.
No, don't. So here's the thing, Sally. Who was that? Who said that? Sam or Sally?
Sally.
Here's the thing, Sally. If you talk to Benny, he will tell you that he's the happiest he has ever been because you're his master. He is a slave. He has no choice but to listen to you and make you happy.
I could order him to be truthful. I know it's kind of yikes, but then you would get a proper answer.
It's the nature of your relationship is itself flawed. You are
magical contract that he's under.
No, I know that. Yeah, so I say the nature of your relationship is flawed. He is bound by magical contract. Now, the contract can only be severed by the owner.
Do you want to know a little bit of personal lore about the very nature of house elves, Liz?
I mean, are you asking me out of
this is something I'm saying out of character, and I'm saying that you, upon knowing this, could share this with them.
Yeah, you can tell me that. Yeah, sure. I mean, Liz would know that something. Liz would know all of this stuff. Yeah.
This is a history that is not taught and not talked about very much.
Yeah.
It's not really cared about a whole lot. The actual history of house elves is very obviously sad. It was around the time of Godric Gryffindor, actually. Godric Gryffindor is a key player in some of this. So, at one point, there was not house elves, but there were wild elves. Were little guys. They lived off in the forest, related somewhat to fey creatures. They lived in little communities. There was very little conflict, no war, just survival from different things. But even then, there weren't many snakes. There may be a wolf or two. That's about it. And they came into contact with wizards. Now, Godric Gryffindor was very wounded after a great battle with a beast. He met these elves. They helped him. They nursed him back to health. And they were very, very studious. They gave him everything that he could possibly want. It was amazing. However, they were currently being overrun by wolves at the time. They had been worried about that. Some people had died. He's like, you don't have to live like this. Instead, he ended up taking some of them in, and bound them to a magical binding contract, which they were not really understanding a whole lot of, because one, they don't. They can speak to him, but they don't read. And the contract bound not just them, but their progeny into service. And that kind of like happy demeanor is something that is intrinsic to who they are in a very good wholesome sense, and has been overtaken by wizards. And
this
so
is messed
now
up.
the literal race of elves are no more, and they have evolved over generations. Not necessarily a different species, but a different kind of being. They're a little shorter. They're different. They speak a little bit better. They are house elves now. They live in houses. And that's how deep this goes, that their very beings have been changed by generation upon generation upon generation of living in these kinds of states.
That's messed up.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. So Liz will actually explain some of this to them.
Yeah.
Like he will say, so there was a time when elves, not house elves, lived free until Godric Gryffindor.
You don't have to recount it.
Yeah,
but they'll definitely listen, and this would be the first they have ever heard of this history.
Yeah. So Liz will recount that to them, and then say also at the end she will just say, all I ask is you don't have to repeat this to your dad. All I ask is think about what we're doing to an entire race of people, and you think about what kind of society we want here. Like, do you want to be a slave master?
I think that very quick question is like, well, no, obviously not.
Yeah. So then.
Yeah. Good job. You met the hard mode. Good job,
Jesus.
Ash.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll do the easy mode next week.
Easy mode. Next target, Billy Blythe.
Okay, that's much easier.
Oh yeah, that's so easy.
She's pureblood.
House elves are in pain. I'll sign.
I mean, so Liz is not. She's not just talking about house elves. She's also talking about the blood supremacy stuff as well. Right? Like, so it's kind of,
like, whoa, one thing at a time.
I know it's you got to focus on one thing. Yeah.
Because as kids who have grown up with these kinds of things being perfectly normalized, in fact, in tone, completely happy, then because here's the truth, the uncomfortable truth is that, and I don't shy away from it because I think it's actually very interesting, and that is that Benny probably loves serving.
Oh no,
it's a really fucked up history, but he feels like a part of the family, because he's been fully indoctrinated to be that.
Yeah, that is probably one of Spew's hardest jobs, is to remove that indoctrination. It takes a long
house
time.
elves.
Yes. No, I know.
Yeah. So, Benny probably loves them.
Absolutely he does. Loves them. No, Liz
deserves to be a free person who has autonomy.
Liz has done this before. Like, she's convinced house elves to deprogram them, basically.
Yeah, Dobby's Dobby. He worked in the Hogwarts kitchens for a long time, and his death really impacted the kitchen workers at Hogwarts when they were freed. They were much less scared of it because they saw Dobby and how happy he was with getting all the socks and shit. And so they took to it a lot better, and some of them work with Spew, and actually go out and talk to other house elves and stuff about what they're missing out on, what they could be experiencing by consenting to this kind of change.
See, the thing is, Hermione can't reach people like Sam and Sally, right? Like she can't. Like you need someone like Liz to speak to them, basically.
Yeah, Hermione probably like postulates a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bit of a brown noser.
Yep.
I kind of want to make a character that was raised by house elves. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. That has no real parents, found by house elves.
Mr. Naz.
Hi.
Do you have anything you would like to do?
Currently, Naz has I still have levels of exhaustion, which is hilarious. But
you have 2.
Yeah, I still have 2 levels of exhaustion. It's fucking hilarious. Right
the gift
now,
that keeps giving.
Right, the snacks that smile back.
Goldfish.
I have
Naz
a
is
detailed ad. If you want.
right.
Well, if you think about it, don't you have 3 because that one exhaustion comes
Don't
back
worry
after
about
the
it. Just
pepper
don't
up
worry
is.
about it.
Yeah,
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, it's been days. It's actually been days.
It's been
actually,
2 days, and I
only
was
have
at,
1 then.
No, because I was at 4 levels when we got to the camp.
4.
I had the pepper up, which temporarily got rid of it, so I went back to 4 when we got to the school. 2 days later.
2 days
is 2 levels.
So you're at 2. You're at 2 levels.
He's probably been really quiet past 2 days. Right now he's not looking through a telescope, but he is like watching the comet, and he looks like he's just like sketching and drawing, doing something. But he's been like quiet, not really talking to anybody at all lately.
And then you feel a blanket come over your shoulders. It always gets cold up here, Sam says, coming over. I just had a very interesting conversation with Liz.
Oh, don't tell me Liz got to you about that spew stuff.
She made a really convincing argument.
I don't see why it matters. I really don't.
Well, maybe we'll have to have a talk with us later.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, have you been sleeping? She says. She comes over and like grabs your eye and like does this, pulling it down.
A little bit here and there. Kind of normal. I'm still just really worn out from that night.
Make a deception check.
Got this. We're level 14. Aren't we level 14?
You say that. I still have disadvantage on this.
Well, I mean, but if we're level 14 and you're proficient in it, it's automatic 15.
We aren't level 14. We're level 13.
Roll up and look.
I thought we turned level 14 by now.
Unless.
After the derailment, you guys, I believe, level up or something. No, I don't see a level up here.
I was about to say, I don't
what happened in Saturday night
about
is we hit. I could be wrong.
1 second. Level 14 is no, you're not level 14.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Level 13 is after session 46. We're on session 49. Level 14 is after session 51.
Got it.
There you go. 2 sessions. I was 2 sessions away from that.
Yeah.
That was I think it was a 12? 12.
Yeah.
You got 12?
Yeah.
She got a 10.
Whew.
Good. You shouldn't be lying to her, man. You shouldn't be lying to her.
I mean, is it a lie, though? I've been
you can't sleep, dude.
Somewhat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't sleep at all.
You can't sleep.
Can I give Sam my subscriber advantage?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
D4 to Sam.
No. Those kinds of things are not supposed to be used against other players. They're for camaraderie purposes.
It's funny.
It's funny, though. That's the thing.
It's funny. Let it happen, Alex. Make the scene more.
Okay.
That's
you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, it's just been kind of.
I know. I haven't
It's been a
seen
lot.
you for the past few days.
There's just
Hey,
I
I get
keep
it. It's
yeah.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to know though if we could talk?
Yeah, sure, we can talk. I'm
Walks
not.
down away from the crowded class. She'll cast Muffliato. Oh, so nice I can do that again.
It is nice to be able to cast spells in school again.
So, what happened? You just flew out of that compartment.
Oh,
I haven't been able to ask since. And you're here now,
I
awake.
did promise I would tell you later, so I guess this is a good time for later. Well, that night while we were together in the compartment, I had a vision. I've been the same type of visions I've been having since forever ago, but this one was different. It was a lot to it.
Like the greenhouse thing you told me about?
Similar but different in a way. The person that we've been against, I guess, brought us to this whole weird thing, and we could see it's really hard to explain it. I don't really know how to put it into words.
Please try.
But he took us to this weird place where we could see.
It's a he?
I'm assuming. I'm just putting a pronoun to things. I'm not sure if it's even a person, honestly. It could be a creature.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Continue.
But it brought us to this place where we could see what was going to happen before it happened. And
whoa. That's insane.
I know it's hard to wrap my head around it. I'm still trying to figure it out and piece it together myself.
So you
but
knew that the train was gonna.
I knew the train was going to derail. I knew the Iraqi Mantula were going to attack. And I knew somebody was going to die that night.
I don't think anybody died.
Somebody did.
That is your one forgiveness. It was you. Hogarth. Hogarth looked weird after what I said.
It was a very very bad timing for a choice of words that saying you'd kill me. It would have been the second time I died that night.
My gosh, Nez.
It's okay.
How did you? Oh. Hogarth said for me to thank Liz.
Yeah, Liz. She cast some spell, I assume. I guess something. She brought me back, but
that's not possible.
I don't understand it either. But I know she was the reason for it. It's.
She looks over toward Liz like, "Oh damn, what the fuck?"
Right.
Liz is talking to Billy.
But I've been. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I feel about it. I keep seeing it and experiencing it over and over, nightly. I'm just trying to process it right now. So I know I'm kind of distant, and I know I'm not really myself, but it's something I am trying to work through right now. I'm only telling you all this because I promised you I'd be more truthful with you about these types of things.
You're not getting off to a very good start.
I told you beforehand that these types of things are This is just kind of my life. I don't know how to feel about it anymore.
You
At
get any
first,
more of those weird pictures that you draw?
not recently, but I'm sure one will come. They just kind of happen. I'm sorry. This is not very helpful right now, I know.
It's okay. I'm here with you. Naz, I think we've been through enough. I'm not going anywhere. She holds your hand. Looks you in the eyes.
I'm gonna give her like a kiss on the forehead. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. It really does mean a lot. I don't know. It was nice playing hero, I guess, going around the school, trying to save the day, trying to protect people, things like that. But I mean, that's gotten me.
I think it's kind of caught up to you, yeah.
So I gotta figure some things out right now.
We can do that together.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that.
Haven.
Yes.
You can see Levi bent over looking at a telescope. It's a nice view. He has a nice ass.
Haven is going to sneak up behind him and then just blow into his ear.
Oh, Haven! You're worse than Wilfred.
So I'm moving up.
I think that's down. Wrong direction there, bucko.
What you looking at?
Have you not been paying attention this whole class?
No.
Maybe, do you look him up and down when you say no?
Yes.
Insight check. Yeah. I'm looking at the sky. This happens to be astronomy class, not transfigurations. Comments going up. It's really pretty. Do you want to see?
I kind of like the view in front of me better.
It's red in the cheeks. All right, what do you want?
I heard from someone that you're planning on going.
He's down for a minute. He doesn't have an answer right away. Sorry. Yeah. It's all just so crazy, and we've seen our own fair share of craziness already after 4th year. I thought things would get better, but they didn't really work out that way.
But Levi, you worked so hard to make it through this school. You're close. You'd be ashamed to go.
This school, Haven, I've been at it for a long time. There's a lot that it offers you. I mean, I've learned so much, but I almost at times prefer the Muggle world. Like, the kinds of things that it offers, entertainment certainly better, music too, culture. But there's a kind of safety that you don't find here. Students, sorry, cut back. I know that Magnus was out of control, but he had a point. His school is dangerous, and from what I hear, it's always been like that. And everyone just seems fine. People are gonna stay with giant spiders attacking the school. I don't know what keeps people going like that. Maybe it's just better if I become a vet, like my brother.
But
an electrician.
Levi,
Like my mom.
Levi, you have this amazing gift, and if you go to the Muggle world, Wilfred and Ren could visit you, but I couldn't. I'm not allowed to be seen outside of Wizarding Society.
No,
I,
you
it
can
would.
pass. You know, just put some makeup on. Scales can, you know.
I've tried before, and the Aurors have caught me. It doesn't matter if I pass. They don't want a non-human out mingling with Muggles.
I just thought that
And
was
I,
so stupid.
but
You know, my best bet is that they're just doing it just so that they don't get challenged by global superpowers. Get to keep all their power in check.
could be, but Levi, meeting you, Ren and Wilfred, has made my life more enjoyable. Hogwarts has become a place that originally I was just coming here to get my education so I could go back on tour with my dads, but you guys mean the world to me. And to have you gone from my life, it would hurt. And if you're worried about spiders, don't worry. I'm pretty strong. I'll protect my damsel in distress.
I'm no damsel. I don't. Evan, I don't even want to be in distress in the first place. I don't want to have to be something that someone else protects. And I know that Ren and Wilfred, they really like you.
Well,
And you are a wart in my side that has grown on me like some kind of parasitic thing. But maybe a symbiotic relationship has been struck.
wow. Well, if you don't want to be in distress, then why not stay here, better yourself, and get to be the protector? If you're out in the Muggle world, what happens if someone attacks you? You have no magic. You're just as defenseless. Naz over here, great duelist. He can help you.
You've never been in the Muggle world. You don't even have a concept to really understand it. No one out there is going to attack me. That happens very little. And I mean, there's some places where it happens a little bit more, so stay away from those places. But where I live, it's simple, quiet, and you can always send me owls, and I can visit you. It's not like I get cut off from the Wizarding world entirely.
I
I don't know if Hogwarts is a
I
place to be anymore.
I just Levi, I just want you to look down the road on your life, looking back at this and realized maybe you could have done something more with your life, been the protector to people, reached out a hand to those who need it. Levi, you're a gentle soul. You're amazing. You're better than all those purebloods that try and bring you down because you're muggle born. You're an amazing wizard, and you can do so much. You have some of the brightest futures of anybody at Hogwarts. You shouldn't let this bring you back. You can do so much. You can do so much for people like you who are going through the same thing, Muggleborns, Half-Bloods. You are someone who can help people, Levi. You can't just give up. You gotta give your future a chance to shine.
David, I'm not sure of how I'll ever live up to the kind of pedestal that you put me on. You really think those things?
Levi, I know those things, and when Ren and Wilfred would agree. Hell, probably so would even Morgan.
Everybody has their own thing. Uh, Morgan has his, I don't know, gambling. Drusilla's good at potions. And I'm alright. Wilfred's amazing at defense against the dark arts, and I always get thrown on my ass. Sadie's a prodigy at charms. Like, Naz is great at art. You're great at music. I don't really have anything like that.
Levi, your talent is just undiscovered. You can't give up because you see other people's and you envy them. That shortens your worldview. You have a kind heart and a gentle soul. Your talent doesn't have to be something as music, art, potions, defense. It could be something just bettering the world. Talents are not something you find easily. My music, for example, God, did I struggle. You can
No
ask my
way.
dad's. Oh, I was terrible. I broke like 5 guitars around the time I was younger. I kept overtuning
Man,
them and
somebody has
snapping them.
some anger issues.
It took practice, and like later did I find out that I have a knack for it. But even talents you have to put efforts into. You have one, Levi, but you'll never find one if you just settle for being an electrician. You've got to settle for being something great. You can be great. You just have to let yourself soar. And I will be there. He will finish it, and I'll be there every step of the way with you.
Go ahead.
God, Ever, this is the one time I need you to. Oh my God, 28. 28.
Think about it. Really. I'll think about it.
I know. I'll be here if you want to talk. Every step of the way.
David?
Yes.
Maybe you're not so bad.
Oh, I'm precious. He'll say playfully.
Okay, never mind. And he goes and looks at the thing, bending over again.
It's almost like an invitation to, like imitate a smack.
You'll find yourself waking up with one testicle, he says, and puts his eye back, and allows you to watch. Okay. In the back, Logan moves over towards Sally. Hey, Sally says, his voice low. I haven't received a letter in ages, have you? Sally shakes her head, looking equally frustrated. Nothing. It's like everyone's forgotten about us, she says, her whispering tone turning to worry. Macy overhears them, chimes in, her voice filled with a mix of concern and irritation. Didn't you hear? What? The owlry down in Cambridge got destroyed by the flood last week. Everything's backed up. It'll be a while before we get anything. The others exchange worried glances, the impact of the news settling in.
I will. Can I overhear this, Alex?
You have observant.
Yep. I do have observant. Yes. Could I have overheard this? I'm sorry, didn't hear that.
Huh?
No. Could I have overheard their conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I will say, as they're talking, I will say to them, "You want to talk to your family?" Oh, do you all want to talk to your family? The owls?
Yeah, but Macy just said that we can't, not for a while.
I might know a way. Meet me after class.
On the side, somebody else. One moment, if you will.
Yeah, no worries.
No, not at all. No moments for you.
Oh, right now.
Continue
right
it.
now.
How fucking dare you? No.
Out of character, I'm gonna bring them to the Mysterium Flu Network.
I have to. I wouldn't do that unless you want people leaving for good.
Oh yeah.
That's what Liz would do in character, Alex. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't you dare.
There's a few. I think it's going to be incredibly disruptive if we do that. Actually,
Would it
to
really?
the next 2 episodes.
Would it
Yeah,
really?
'cause- yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I know what the next 2 episodes are, but I'm just like Sam and Sally and Logan. Really?
Yeah.
But they would probably tell people is what Alex is saying.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. I will retcon. Yeah, that's.
I'm just
fine.
going to make a quick. Thursday. I actually have a document that keeps track of everybody's dispositions
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
to that, so I'm just going to edit it right now, really quick.
Yes.
So if I were to show them hypothetically, if I were to show them the Mysterium fireplace, then they would leave, and then I convince other people to leave as well. Is that what would happen?
Is that Logan would want to leave? He would keep it secret. Then he would tell the people who want to leave with him, and they would leave.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's what. Yeah.
So, by the way, you cannot change somebody's disposition from it. It's like a green, red, green, yellow, red. So like it's positive, negative, and neutral. And so if someone's in the negative, and you can only change the disposition like once per interaction. So, for instance, Levi has been changed from leaving to unsure.
Cool. Got it. So I gotta do one more meaningful interaction with his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'm clean.
Second. Okay. Just trying to. Who else do we talk to? Anybody?
So can we say that I show them the fireplace and then they leave and then I convince them to come back? Can we do that? Like they would just go and speak to their family and then they would just come back. Like
No, I don't think that would work out that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, if
No,
they
that's
speak
fine.
to their
It's fine.
family,
It's not.
then
It's not a
it
big
becomes
deal.
the question as to why they're even there. In which
Yeah.
case, then you could get found out that there is a fireplace that goes
Oh,
there.
how they got there too.
It would be very disruptive to the entire thing.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's fine.
It's okay. So anyway, I think I got it. Where was I? Oh, I scrolled down too far. Oh, it's there. Right. Brett, half engrossed in writing notes,
Who?
kind of interjects without looking up. As long as I get the train working soon, that's all that matters. Can't wait to get out of here. Rin perks up from the lesson, turning around. Wait, Brett, you're leaving? She says with a loud whisper. Quiet down in the back, please. Sinister scolds and everyone bows their head out of sight. Yeah. He says, this stuff is great and all, but there's other places to get an education. You can't just turn your back on the whole of Britain. Brett, please. We all need you. Of course, Rin feels a lot more strongly about Brett than other people do. Rin, here, everyone loves you here, but half the people here don't even know who I am.
Oh my god.
Do you honestly believe that your dad's even going to let you stay after this anyway? Rin
Yo, is that
looks
a
a
new
little
student?
impacted by the statement. Pulls back into her chair in solemn contemplation. The room continues to buzz with the blend of Professor Sinister's enthralling words and the quiet, restless undercurrent of students yearning for connections beyond the castle walls. After the class, the great hall is calm with the warm, inviting glow of candles as dinner is served. The sun has gone down, and the enchanted ceiling now mirrors a starlit night with a single streak of blue light overhead, casting a gentle, ethereal light over the room. 4 long tables are filled with students from each house, their faces illuminated by the soft flicker of candlelight as they engage in quiet conversation. The delicious aroma of freshly prepared dishes served by house elf wafts through the air, mingling with the sounds of clinking utensils and a tone of tired melancholy. Chiefest of all, Rin looks deflated, pushing around the food on her plate. An unknown man strides around the side of the hall and delivers a handwritten letter to the headmistress's seat. A moment later, the clinking of a glass, ting 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 ting, gathers the student's attention. "Everyone," McGonagall calls out, arising from her chair. "I have just received news from the Hogsmeade Community Council. The express's repair has been arduous as of late. Recovery attempts of train sections has taken some time." Rin perks up. "However,
Oops.
I am pleased to inform you all that due to the assistance and selfless service of the Hogsmeade community, the express's train's repairs should be completed by the night of the 5th. That's in 2 days. You can hear someone quietly exclaim to a friend. The great hall is awash with voices speaking in unreadable tones. "All students who are in need of travel accommodations will be cared for at this time. Adequate defenses and measures have been taken, but the possibility of secondary attacks are not zero. The possibility of danger should not be understated. Choose wisely what you wish to do." McGonagall sits, and the great hall now hums with a new fervent life. People discussing what they want to do. Morgan says, "You hear that, guys? We're finally going to get to go home!" At the Hufflepuff table, Morgan turns to his housemates. "What? Not you too! You can't!" Rin sounds exhausted. Delilah says, Morgan should do what he wants, Rin. "We should remain together," Wilfred stands. "Hufflepuff House is about community. How are we supposed to call ourselves Hufflepuffs if we break up at the moment things get tough?" "Don't you lecture me on house loyalty, Wilfred. You didn't even want to be Hufflepuff to begin with. And I was wrong." "Oh, wow, someone break out a camera. Wilfred admitting he was wrong for once. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. No one is leaving." Juniper stands up. "And Morgan, you don't have to be a dick." Stop fighting." Macy looks distressed. "Like hell," Delilah says to Juniper. "I'm not waiting around here to be eaten by acromantula." What? Did our conversation last night mean nothing to you? Juniper looks upset. Nolan stays quiet, pretends to pick up at his food, his face slightly saddened, but shows no signs of interjecting among anyone. As the cacophonous voices rise, a sudden loud bashing sound of silverware cuts through the vitriol. Rin's dark black eyes are sparkling with tears. She turns away from the group, unable to stomach the sight of her friends fighting, and begins running down the road toward the great doors of the hall. "See? Now look at what you did, Juniper gestures to Delilah. "Me? Rin!" Wilfred calls out, moving to leave his seat. Do you two too, Haven?
Yeah, Haven slams his hands on the table, and he looks at all of them and goes, You should all be upset with yourselves. It doesn't matter if you're leaving or not. You don't have to attack each other's throats for the last few days. You already know how sensitive people are about this. Yes, Morgan, we understand you want to leave. You are being a dick. Delilah, we understand you want to go. Juniper, we understand you don't want to go. Stop attacking each other. Hufflepuffs don't do this. Now look at this. You just made one of our own run off. Maybe next time when I come back, you can reflect on it and have the last few days with each other be something we remember instead of despise. And then he'll walk off and go after Ren.
"I'll go after too," Morgan says. "Leave her alone," Juniper says. I think you've done enough. Anybody want more gravy? Macy holds up a little gravy boat in the actual shape of a boat, a wavering smile on her face. Haven, you
Yes.
run off, trying to find Rin. Meanwhile, where Rin is, the sky is a dark purple swirl above. Rin sits at the edge of the astronomy tower lookout. Eyes gaze upward at the vast expanse of night sky. The stars twinkle like distant beacons, each one a reminder of a universe so much larger than herself. She lets out a deep, melancholic sigh. Her voice barely more than a whisper, filled with longing. Haven, finally find her up here. You saw her down from the viaduct bridge.
Oh, I've been looking for you. He'll say, kind of out of breath, because he's been running.
Sorry. I didn't mean to blow up like that.
No, Ren, you're fine. They were being asses. We shouldn't be attacking each other just because people have different stuff. I know it's hard for you.
I don't think they understand. This place, it's not just a school to me. It's where my grandma once walked. Where she learned who she was and found her place in the world. It's like I can feel her here in the very stones, the whispers of the wind through the gardens. Sobo? She says sobo, which is the informal term for grandma in Japanese. And they're all set on leaving. They'll all move on to something else. And Papa, I know you're probably sending your letter, but he might take me away from here anyway. It all just isn't right. None of this is right.
Haven will sit down next to her and put his arms around her. Riverhead. I know it's tough, and yes, I did send a letter, and don't worry, I was nice. But I mean, if he tries to take you, I'll fight through the guards.
A little laugh, but still so much pain there right now.
It's tough, and I know.
I don't want things to change. I don't want to lose this connection, this sense of belonging. These walls have embraced me, like how she used to. You all made me feel like I'm part of something wonderful, and I'm scared. So scared of losing it all. The laughter, the late night talks, this feeling of being home. She puts a hand on your face, touching it for a moment.
He'll hold her hand, he'll look at her and goes, well, maybe, just maybe, it'll help if you send a letter to your father also, explaining everything. Not formal, but pour your heart and soul out onto it. And I know it's hard to open up to your parents like that, and you're
hard
scared.
to think of the future like that. You make it sound so simple, but it's not.
The heart.
I'm glad that you have such a great connection with your dads. I'm sure that they would probably support everything that you've done so far. I wish I could hold on to this moment. To everybody, these people, to this place that means everything to me. To you. I wish. Oh. I just wish that things could just stay the same. Don't let it slip away. I don't want to lose my family. Her voice trails off into the night. She puts a hand over toward you, looking you in the eyes, and pulls you closer. I don't want to lose you. She's going to kiss you. Her words carried off by the gentle breeze. The stars seemed to shine a little brighter, as if in response to her heartfelt plea. Rin's eyes glisten with shed tears as her lips intertwined with yours. A young girl caught between the past and an uncertain future, wishing with all her heart for the world to stand still. And the stars call out for her too. Haven is a bright blue light glowing from your left, and you turn and there's a big flash. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh. Haven
Yep.
just popped the shit.
Yep.
Ash, how do you think Patrick's going to react when I give him the opener for the next episode?
I think he's watching, so I don't know.
Shit, is he watching?
No.
No way.
Oh.
He was watching.
No, he's here.
No way!
No, what happened? What happened?
Were you not
He said what
watching?
happened.
He missed it. He missed
He
it.
said whatever.
He missed it.
Do not watch the
Cut the
VOD.
stream
Do
off.
not watch
Cut
the
the stream
VOD.
off.
Do not.
Cut
No,
the stream
you
off.
need
Bye,
the prize.
stream. Bye.